No woman is meant to be alone at all. Period. I'm not gonna come on her and try to, cap or anything like that, saying that all men think this way.
Well, I have a question and a statement for you. First of all, sir, um, I forgot the statement, but my question is so you've never loved two women before at the same time?
No, not my whole entire life. No, I never cheated a day before my life.
I ain't asking about cheating. I'm just saying, just in the dating phase.
Man, he,
Okay,
he,
I
he,
remember my
he,
statement
he,
now.
he's online. He gotta say that. I
I
don't believe that.
remember my statement now. I'm gonna let him come. Let me let him live. I think I remember my statement. What was it? I forgot again. Damn it. Go ahead.
Sometimes the stuff that comes out of your head, it's not beneficial at all. You do realize that this whole scenario that you're mentioning about, you do realize that it is just about impossible. It's more like a unicorn fairy tale. Like say for example,
It's not possible.
when my no like when my one daughter's telling me a fairy tale story that
Right.
it sounds great. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it just doesn't exist. Many modern day women, they'll literally throw out their accolades and stuff as well. They'll throw out their accolades saying, well, I have this, I have that. What do you have? I done went to school. I done got a bachelor's degree. I done got a master's degree. I done got all these different things. What do you have? That's a 9 to 5 job? Child. I have to be like real strategic with my networking now. And I have to like really just sit down and just really just vet people.
And just for a record, this is what we would call baby mama drama.
Absolutely.
It's not just exclusive to one race or one particular group.
As y'all could clearly see.
Urban, tell me what was the win. Tell me because a win in these verses is different for everybody's win. What is your thing that you think that they got the win for?
Terrence Howard.
Oh, bye. I'm off of this line.
They shut it down with that. To be cycled through the system. They're not gonna have no type of guidance, no type of support. Then also in the worst case scenarios that they end up developing mental behaviors or mental disorders, which make the situation worse, and which in turn they end up becoming adults, and hence this is where we get people who are sociopaths, psychopaths, chronic narcissists, and all these different other behaviors as well. Y'all know the topic. The topic is talking about women being master manipulators, which this is true. Women are master manipulators. And you keep saying that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to change this, I'm going to change that. But yet and still, you have not did it yet. Why? Why? What's the holdup? What is the holdup? Today, on this Monday, on this Motivational Monday, it's time for Urban to give you some tough love. It's time for Urban to tell you to stop procrastinating. They literally create fake news because they know that negative behavior sells. It's all part of psychology. They know that through the psychology of it all, they know that you as the viewer, you're gonna the first thing that's gonna come into your mind right now is that, hold up, why are they beefing? And what you're gonna do, you're gonna immediately gonna start investigating. You're gonna tune in and find out what is the beef about. It's all part of psychology.
I don't care how long it take to get an op back. All my niggas outside, steak, bitch, we out back.
Y'all keep saying that.
We are live. Hello,
The
everybody.
fuck?
Hello, everybody. I am the official urban therapist. I appreciate you tuning in to tonight's special show today. And I promise you, we are going to have a good one today because Urban got some special guests in the house. Yes, we got no other than Moneyboy Trey and Joy Chit Chat. They are in the building today. We're going to have a very interesting conversation. Um, Without further ado, let me go ahead and switch this screen out, and we're going to have this conversation with them. All right, Moneyboy Trey, George Chit Chat, what's up with it? What is up with it, y'all?
Well, I'm a bit worried because your people did not send over a list of questions for us to review as we requested. So I'm a bit worried about this. I hope you don't put Joy and I in the Dulo twist.
Oh, Urban don't do nothing like that at all. You know how Urban roll? We just roll with it because we're state gang.
Okay, so you're not gonna ask me about none of my mistresses or nothing?
Nah, nah, nah. We
Cool,
see,
cool.
see that's see. I know a lot of people want to know about that, but however, we need to we need to focus on the underlying issue right here. We need to focus on why are all these people on the YouTube street hating on your relationship? I just don't get it. I don't understand
They hate us because they ain't us.
it. They hate us because they ain't us. But y'all
Oh,
relationship, it reminds me of how Will Smith and Jada Pickett relationship is. No pun intended. But the reason why I'm making that reference is because the same exact way how people do Will and Jada Pickett Smith in their relationship, saying that well they shouldn't have an open relationship, or well they should do this in their relationship, or they should do that in their relationship. That's the exact same way how people in these YouTube streets are doing y'all relationship. Correct?
Yeah, well, Trey, you want to take it?
nope.
No, you're right, Urban. And I didn't think, and I'm not comparing myself to these people, but it is a business relationship that we started off with. And Trey does have a way with words, and the things he does say does make people cringe a little bit to the point where they just like, well, Joy, you just sitting up there, you letting him say anything. It was like, so y'all don't think I talk to this man? Y'all don't think that we have conversations? And you're right. Maybe we don't know what Will and Jada had going on in the background, the conversations they were having, the trip she was making with August, and
Hmm.
he's sitting right there with them. You know what I'm saying? But like I make this reference earlier today. People will point their finger at you and judge you and about you. And that's why I don't really too much do it. Now, if when I get in my bag and decide I want to roast somebody and talk shit about them, yeah, I'm about to pull all kind of shit out. I'll pull a Draco out. But at the end of the day, people have been judging us a lot. A
Facts,
lot.
facts, and I've been noticing that. I've been noticing it. Every single time there's a disagreement or a beef, it could be a beef with somebody else. Well, you know about Moneyboy Trey and Joy relationship. Y'all not even the focus of the beef, but y'all name comes up every single time. Like
I
what the hell?
literally was, yes, I literally was just in a lady's chat and that happened. They were talking about this other guy being disrespectful, and I chimed in, and of course, here comes some women. Money Boy Trey disrespect women too. I said, you're absolutely right, man, but they disrespect me first. I said, this guy we're currently talking about, ain't nobody did shit to him.
Well let's clear the
So it's fun to just always throw us in some shit.
well let's clear the air real quick. What would be your reason for you to disrespect or go off on any type of woman?
Them disrespecting first. I match energy.
Yeah,
If you
with
want to have
energy,
a
right?
nigga moment, if you want to have a nigga moment, I'll have a nigga moment with you. But just not off top. I'll try to have a decent conversation with you, and I ignore the slick shade the first time. The second time, I'll point out that you throwing slick shade, and on the third time, it's apparent that you don't give a fuck. That's just what you want to do. So we're gonna go there.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Now the biggest issue that I've been observing is that women have a issue with you calling them the B word. So Let me ask you this: when do you see it appropriate to use the B word so people would know?
Whenever I want to, just like women use the bitch word whenever they want to.
Exactly.
I use it whenever I deem appropriate, just like them. It ain't no rhyme or reason. If I feel like you doing some bitch shit, I'm gonna say it. But bitch is gender neutral to me.
Hmm. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter about the circumstances. It doesn't matter about the conversation. Um, the B word, it can be used as, as a form of a slang. It can be used as a greeting, or it can be used to talk about a certain behavior too. Right?
Hmm.
Yep. So there.
Notice nobody ever has a problem with me saying bitch when I'm rapping.
Hmm.
I ain't heard one person complain about me saying three bitches with me kicking politic and kicking shit in the sun. I've heard nobody complain about that. I'm like, wait a
Exactly.
minute. He said he got three bitches. Joy, you just gonna let him rap that?
Joy, how
Well,
dare you?
yeah, yeah, how dare I? But like you said, the B word don't have no gender at all. Like you said, women say it to each other. We say it, and I know I say it in passing conversation, especially when I'm already in a heated conversation about something. And it's happened to me about a couple of months ago with somebody, another content creator that I was mutual with, or what's the YouTube word, cordial with, I guess.
Cordial.
No beef. Yeah, no beef with them, no issue with them. But in the midst of a conversation I was having with somebody else, I kind of sort of slipped up and I said, well, you old girl, blah, 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 that bitch, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, this same content creator found that clip because I guess somebody sent it to her and she called me out on it. Did a community post, made a video, everything. Like, I ain't never came at you like that, Georgia Chat. So why would you call me the B word? I'm not going to even lie to you. Totally forgot. Like, I was like, I had to sit there for a minute, like, did I really call? And so I had, I chimed in underneath the comment section. I was like, shit, I don't remember calling you that because I think I was already in the moment with somebody else. And lo, she found the little part that I did reference her as the B word. And I apologized to her, literally. I said, man, damn. I said, well, shit. Not my bad. I apologize because my bad is getting on my nerves. If you find it, I'm just gonna be like, oh, my bad. Like, I'm not gonna apologize to you. Then I'm not gonna, not talking about her, but that was another. That's here or there. Somebody else told me something like that. It was like, well, if I did that, I'm just gonna say my bad. I was like, well, what the hell am I gonna apologize for? But that's another conversation. But yeah, so when I found it and she, when she found it and she played it and I listened to it, I shared it. I shared what I did. I apologized to her because I was like, well, damn, I was in. And then at the end of the day, they said, when I said, well, wow, I was in a heat in the moment. They took me saying in a heat of the moment as like, whatever. Oh, she just gonna say she in the heat in the moment. I was in the fucking heat in the moment. I was like,
Hmm.
blah, 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 bitch, da, 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 da. But once I found out that I did say that to this lady, I apologized, but it still wasn't accepted. And I like, wow. So what's the point?
Yeah.
Y'all don't like to be called the B word, but when somebody apologizes for calling you the B word, woman or man, it's like, yeah, yeah, that whatever. Then
Yeah.
what you call me out for?
Yeah, exactly. Even that particular conversation, Joy. To be honest, I don't even think you want warranted an apology. You didn't owe no apology because that was just how the way you was feeling at that moment. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I think Mad just made a great point. He said you keep explaining yourself to folk that don't care about what you're saying. They're just trying to stir up confusion and separation. And that's why I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I strategically pick what I'm responding to based on how many subscribers you get. I keep telling people this.
Yep. Facts.
I don't
Facts.
give
And
a
I
like.
think the difference.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say because why everybody keeps attacking Trey and I's relationship, business, personal, whatever we got, we are still two people from two different parts of life. He has how he lives his life. I live my life the way I live my life. Culturally, professionally, whatever. I know what I do on a day-to-day basis, so I try to implement that in my day to day. Not saying Trey doesn't do that in his day to day, but he has a different way of working and moving around people. I still be like, he be like, man, and I know he don't really mean that because people really think that this man walks around all day saying,
Joy, you get a double word bonus for using the word implement. Double word
hey,
bonus.
hey, y'all may not be able to hear this, but
No, we can't hear it.
yeah, they heard it.
Oh, that's fine. We ain't gotta hear it.
Yeah, y'all hear it on the
I'm
replay.
gonna put my
But no,
yeah.
but that's the craziest thing ever, though, for people to actually think like that's what I'm doing all day. And I don't get it twisted. In real life, if shit comes to that, it will happen. Jordan heard me on the phone before get rowdy because a bitch was disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
But
Facts.
it's not something that I just walk around cussing women out all day.
Mm-hmm. And
Hey, I don't
that's
even cuss them out all the time when I go live. That's why I was like, it's amazing that they point out the ones that I cuss out, but they will ignore the countless of shows that I've had with women on there where they be like they enjoy themselves and want to come back.
mm-hmm. But that's only the perception that your retractors have. You know what I'm saying? They only have the perception that, oh man, he does this guy who does cuss women out and disrespect women. Look, he do it to Joy all the time. With Joy trying to talk, he interrupt her or he won't even let her talk.
I'm just like Chief Keef, and they still fuck him and suck his dick. So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. And see, and when he say things like that, that's when I say, Joy just sits there and let him say these things. I'm like, y'all don't realize I met this man talking like this.
No, this is what they don't realize. This is how we get our money. You understand how we get our money. So why would you complain about something that you know that we do to get our money? You know, part of us getting our money is me saying some wild shit. She
Mm-hmm.
understands it. Y'all don't. That's why I keep saying I don't care. Y'all don't have to understand it, but we're happy. So that's all. Y'all can give y'all opinion on it. That's fine. But once y'all ask us about it and we answer it, y'all have to accept our answer. Y'all ain't gotta like it, but y'all gotta accept our answer and move the freak on.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And here's another point too. Where whenever they say that to my dog Joy, you need to do this. They need to understand that Joy is not Trey's mother. She cannot make him do anything. He is a grown man. Period. See, I believe this is like the behavior of a lot of modern day women that they feel like that they could control men. You know what I'm saying? Give them that look, give them that Jada Pickett look, like how she did with Will Smith type of look.
Where he went from laughing to like, let me smacking a nigga.
Heck yeah, exactly.
Cause he was laughing at first, like, Chris, you funny. Ha ha. Oh shit, she ain't smiling. Fuck, I gotta go whoop this nigga.
Well,
Facts.
Urban, I wanted to chime in on that moment right there. You said that I'm not his mother. I'm not his mother because at the end of the day, people keep forgetting we started this as a business fucking. Ooh, I said that wrong, huh?
No, you didn't. You said it right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It can be a fucking slash business partner, business slash fucking. It's all the same thing.
So I knew what I was getting myself into. Not saying that. No, I don't agree with a lot of things he said. That's why
She
when he be
lied.
like,
She agrees with everything.
no, I don't. I'll be like, Trey. I do my Ferris Bueller
so
on
so
his ass.
so
Be
so
like,
you ignore me clearing my throat.
see,
Remember that was a whole thing. You hear him clearing his throat, he cleared his
Yeah,
throat so she could be
I remember
quiet.
that. I remember that.
oh my gosh, yeah.
We can't win. The shit is funny to me though, because I mean I foresaw all of this. It's what I told her. I was just like, we have to see ourselves as Jay Z
Well,
and
I
Beyonce.
didn't.
I said, everybody, but you didn't, but I did, and I told you as much. I said, what I'm trying to do, people are going to be coming at us. This is going to be like, I'm Jay Z and you Beyonce. I was like, but the thing is, you really don't see Jay Z and Beyonce clapping back at people. They let their fans do it for them. The beehive runs crazy. I said, but people are going to be all in our business, no different than them. And I've been telling you for the longest. I'm like, I ain't shit, but for some reason, these people see me like I'm a fucking star.
Cause you are somebody.
Well,
That's
why I
how they
didn't
view
see
me,
it like
though.
that? Why I didn't see it like that? Because I'm gonna keep saying this because it's just something in the air already about being a black woman with a black man. As a black woman, I just felt like, you know, I'm gonna start this with him. We gonna do this. We gonna come out here. We gonna trip. We gonna fall. We gonna figure this shit out. We gonna do this all together. But it seemed like it's only black people that's fight when we trip. They the only ones that see it. Oh, oh, like calm down, ma'am. I just tripped. I'm up
Right,
now.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Louises. Like they be ready for the fall. Like,
Right.
no,
Oh, he
everything is
said that.
okay.
But y'all don't point out how life goes on and we're back on air the next day like nothing happened.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If anything, y'all should be learning from us saying, well, damn, when we heard this and we thought it was terrible to us, but the next day they act like nothing happened. So maybe they're doing something right. They're able to forget, talk about, hash out, or whatever the fuck they do and move on.
Hey Trey, that's an interesting point. Do y'all believe that people are actually jealous of the dynamics of your relationship because y'all were so
Hell
open?
yeah. Yes.
I think that's part
Oh,
of
my
it.
bad.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think yes, that's part of it. I can't disclose it, but yes, that's part of it. I always say it's me as well. It's just like y'all have seen how men have fawned over joy and said all of this about joy in a loving way. That's how women are. Women are attracted to me just like men are attracted to joy. And the easiest thing to do if you like that person and you want to get them away from the other person is you throw attention at this one and ignore the other one.
Hmm. Happy wife, thank you so much for the one sub. Appreciate you. You have a good night as well.
Bum, 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 bum.
Brum, brum,
Happy
brum,
I
life.
brum.
got the
Oh,
horn.
we need 12 more subs now. We need 12 more subs for that community wall state game. We got to help Urban get to this community wall so
Yeah,
he can
so I
help
could
share y'all content out.
for real. I'll be super bougie then, just cause I got the community
Oh
wall.
gosh.
My head gonna
No,
Here
be
but
we
rolling
go.
that's
in.
what we do. That's what we do though. He get his community wall. He's able to share out more people.
Hmm.
Because right now he can only just share stuff out on Facebook.
Man, say I freaking hate Facebook to the
All right,
core,
bro.
though.
I don't go on Facebook unless I'm telling motherfuckers to subscribe to my YouTube. I gave up
Hmm.
on Facebook a year ago because I got tired of being censored for what the fuck I said.
Yep,
So
Oh
at this
yeah, he
exactly,
used
point,
to
it's
stay
just
in
there.
jail.
At this point, it's just there for my photo album and to promote YouTube.
exactly. Cause Facebook is very hypersensitive. I was doing and I had shared that live I did on the other day with Will Smith, and guess what? They had blocked it. It pissed me off so much so that I deleted it. I like, man, I ain't posting no more lives on Facebook. Period.
No,
Yeah,
I'm like,
you gotta
Facebook.
delete that
leave
hoe.
it up, Urban.
They probably got you for using the actual footage.
Yeah, and stop my live.
Oh, okay, okay. Let's talk this shit then. Ooh, thank you for bring. Ooh, I just thought about it. So he slapped. You know my video I did with the baby at the bowling alley.
Yep.
They took me down for 7 days. And you can barely even see what the baby was when he was fighting his baby mama's brother at a bowling alley. Barely can see anything that's going on. And they sharing a picture of a man open-handedly slapping somebody. All you saw was the baby mama's brother falling in the bowling alley, and they took my channel. Well, they didn't take my channel. They got me for 7 days.
Hmm.
So how is that's violence, right? They told me it was violence and blood that they saw. Hey, blood, violence. You saw, bruh. I slipped on the. That's why I don't like to go bowling because I stay slipping every time I try to roll the bowling ball. I go down. So I'm just like, wow. They show this this thing that Will does over and over. I'm just like, you just made me think about something. I have to contact YouTube. They
You know how
tripping.
that shit is.
Exactly. That's why I don't be on Facebook no more. Period. Forget Facebook. They got on my nerves. I be telling my wife that every single day. I'm like, man, I'm finna go ahead and delete my Facebook account, right? Like, yeah, right, boy, bye. I've been telling her that since last year. I'm gonna delete my Facebook, right? Boy, bye. You ain't doing it.
But
But
I
no,
give
you
this.
gotta go ahead,
No,
babe.
I was about to
My
say
bad.
I give this example to Joy all the time too, because I know she's a woman. Even though she knows the blueprint, she sometimes reverts back to woman mode and gets her emotion. I be like, look here. I said, do you think Howard Stern's wife complains to him about what the fuck he says online, and what he says online is what's made him the highest paid disc jockey ever? It's allowed her to live the way that they live.
Hmm.
So
Okay,
why
so
would
let
she
me be
complain about
human.
what he says?
Let me be human for a couple of minutes then. Somebody, not somebody, they claim I get humiliated by Trey. He talks to me bad. They don't understand why I just sit there and let him talk. I just all
The
kinds of
same
stuff.
reason they
I'm not gonna
would,
lie. Sometimes I kind of be like,
the
like
same reason
why?
they would.
What you mean? Them as women
Yes,
are just
yes. If they were you, they would be. If they could be you, they would be you in a heartbeat, and they wouldn't have anything to say about what the fuck I'm doing because
Hmm.
they understand it's how we get our money. They
yeah.
understand. They understand what I'm saying is why people know us now.
And I, like I said, I'm gonna be human for a minute because it's like it gets frustrating. And the person I do fuss at about this sometimes do betray. Not about what they're saying or how they saying it. I just be like, oh my gosh, like they don't even understand. Like and it just, I'm a human being sometimes. So I was like, why they saying like you just sitting up here like they swear to God and we Tina and some shit like, bruh, no, just I can't even. He can't come to Vegas. I can't go to Memphis because then it's y'all broke, y'all ugly, y'all skinny, y'all paying for diggling, y'all paying for pussy.
Well, wait a
Like,
minute. Wait, hold
duh,
on. Wait,
You
hold
stink.
on. Wait,
duh.
wait.
You
Hold on.
stink.
If we're
I'm paying
broke,
for what's mine. Bring your ass here, bruh.
wait. If we're broke, how are we able to pay for each other? How the fuck are we able to catch flights and pay for each other if we're broke? But again, that's just niggas just be saying shit, and I don't know. I've consistently let people know if I don't I don't know you, so I don't value your opinion. I don't
Hmm.
know you people.
Exactly.
I was like, one of them kids that I ain't got custody of was in my chat tonight in my tummy live
Oh
earlier. I
my
don't know if
gosh,
any,
yes he was.
I don't know if anybody noticed it, but one of my kids
Yes
I
he
ain't got
was.
custody of was in the chat. So there's that.
That was a thing. Hey, don't
But
don't
yeah, that was.
hey don't feel bad about that on Trey because you see my daughter, she be in the chat too sometimes. She pull
No,
up.
I don't feel bad at all. It just makes the shit that people say about me funny. Cause my
Mm-hmm.
kids watch my shit, and at any time they could be like, "My dad ain't shit, and I can't do nothing."
You're right.
The comments
Exactly.
dropped.
Exactly.
But yeah, they got an issue with our living situation, our traveling situation. I'm just like Child, what can me and Trey do? We can't go see each other because we both tricks, we both bums, we both
But
ain't got no money. But obviously, somebody playing is letting us on there. I don't know if we disguising ourselves or I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting on the bus to see nobody, and
but
I'm
but
getting on the
but you
plane.
but you have to
Period.
understand though. Apparently, they have to think that you're somebody that you're talking about. You. They're not talking about ain't shit people. They ain't talking about the nigga with 2 subs who doing videos with his girlfriend. They're not.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hmm.
That's a good point. Speaking of sub counts, y'all, I am now down to 11. I need 11 more, y'all, so I can get my community wall. 11
Hey,
more. 11 more. I know y'all can do it. Appreciate y'all.
I shared it on my community wall as well and told them to sub to the channel.
let's get this shit poppin'.
Poppins.
Poppin'.
But, but
But
yeah,
yeah.
it's that's me looking from the outside in. I can tell that a lot of people are really jealous of y'all relationship because one of the biggest reasons why they're jealous of y'all relationship is because it's this huge stigmatism where people say that a couple cannot work together properly.
Hmm,
And
But
we
y'all
also
y'all
have
it's
proving me
hard.
wrong though.
individual, and we're also one of the few couples that have individual channels.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
we don't have a joint channel. We have individual channels, but we treat each other's channel like a joint channel.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Exactly. Because it's the same way with me and my wife. Um, we had worked together. Even while we was dating in a relationship, we worked together in the same office and everything. Where we didn't where we separated work from personal because we had the job to do, but we did for like over a year working together.
And a
Don't
lot of
have no
these people
complaints,
wish
nothing like that.
they could, and a lot of these people wish their significant other or spouse would take an interest in what they do on YouTube.
Exactly.
Now let me ask you a question, Urban, without being personable about it. But did people know about you guys' relationship?
They knew of it, but they didn't knew 100% that we were.
Did they try to? Were there a couple of people that was evasive?
Yeah, there was a lot of people who was invasive that they tried to insinuate as much as possible, and we was
Yeah.
like, "Psst, nope,
Okay.
because at
So
the
it's
end of the
kind of
day,
sort of you understand then.
exactly, because at the end of the day, it wasn't none of their business. We don't have to report to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Long as we there and we're doing our job, which we were, but without causing no type of conflict, then they don't even matter.
Because the one thing that's very invasive in our relationship, and that was brought up that I didn't. It's a thought process, but it was nothing that I was like, "Ooh, let me just chime in." And it was like, "Well, you don't know what he's doing when he out there." I don't. I don't. I don't know. Like I could say that in my real life because I had a real life child. I wasn't born yesterday.
Hmm.
I'm a whole 40-year-old woman. I've been cheated on in my own city. I've been cheated on in my own house. So saying that somebody's in another state, like you don't know what he's doing, nigga, I lived with somebody and didn't know what they were doing. Not saying that
Exactly.
that happens all the time. Not saying that's my whole life, but it's like I'm a realist. Like, come on, I can't. I don't live my life waiting for the bad things to happen. And I teach my children that as well because I grew up in a household where I I grew up in a household with my parents where everything was unexpected. Like something's gonna happen. It was always something because that's the life that we live as Black people. It's always something gonna happen. And I think that's like PSTD for us as Black people sometimes. It's like, and I said, I'm not going to live like that. I'm not going to always live for the
But I'm
bad
not
things
going.
to happen.
I'm not, baby. I'm not gonna let you fuck that up like that. It's PTSD. I digress.
PTSD. What I say? PSTD. I
Yeah,
did
you
say
said it
PSD. I
all
said it.
wrong.
I said it
Gabe,
and I kept it
Gabe,
pushing.
she finna get me, G. Why she get me for correcting her, Gabe? Watch.
No, I said it when I ain't gonna lie. When I said it, I said, "Ooh, child, I hope nobody catch it." But I should have known your punk ass called me. But yeah, PTSD. My bad. But yeah, we have this phobia like something's gonna happen, and I'm like, I'm not gonna live my life like that, and I'm not gonna allow other people to make me feel like that. And I think that's a lot of what's going on between Trey and I is a lot of people expecting something to happen, like, ooh, right there. I'm like, yeah, so you kind of missed on that one too. Again, you're bad.
Hmm.
Jeez
Exactly.
Louise. It becomes irritating at a time though, Urban. Like I fuss at Trey about it. I get mad at him because I'm like, see, they wouldn't be saying that if you wouldn't have said that. You like, fuck them. Like, and I was like, oh, you're right.
Did we not discuss this? Did I not tell you what people were going to say? Cut this shit off. If you can't handle it, cut it off.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
find it
yeah,
humorous.
Yeah.
And the shit that
he
I
does
don't
say
find
cut it off.
humorous, I just don't watch.
And Joy, you made a great point about rebutting about the long distance relationship because that's another thing that people attack y'all about your relationship because of the long distance. But you made a real good point that it doesn't matter if a person is going to cheat in a relationship, they'll do it. If it's long distance, they'll do it while you living with them. They'll do it while you in the same state if that's what they're going to do.
If they gonna
I'm
do it, they gonna
I,
do it.
I'm baffled because most of these people that are talking shit are side bitches.
You almost made me spit out my drink.
Like, how a side
Nah,
bitch gonna
Urban,
give
me too.
somebody advice?
I just took a
I'm just
sip and I
being
was like,
real.
what the fuck?
These
I
people
will
are
spit my
side
yak
bitches in
out.
life, and they sad bitches and they single, and they got the nerve to give niggas
Oh
advice and
goodness.
say what they wouldn't do. Well, we know, cause that's why you single. Maybe if you tried something different, like most of us have tried the whole in your state relationship shit, and they hadn't
Hmm.
worked. So why not try something different?
Exactly. Then also at the end of the day, it's your life. So why are people pressed about what you're doing with your life?
And it was not that we tried something different. I wasn't trying to talk to no
No, I'm
motherfucking
telling
money
them to
boy
try something
Trey.
different. Yes, you were. You were smitten by me
No,
from the first time I insulted you, ma'am, just
child,
like
no, I
everybody else.
wasn't. Child, I didn't want nothing to do with you. You was irritating
How
as
I get them
hell.
digits? How I get them digits?
Cause you was all up in my DM.
Okay, but if you ain't want me, how I get them digits?
Oh God, here we
Thank you.
child.
So well, let's
Yeah.
talk about the walk down on memory lane. So, Joy, when did
Trey
you?
was all up in my ass. Trey was all up in my ass, all up in my face, trying to talk to me. And I was like, bruh, I don't talk to you. I don't like you like that. Move. Not for real. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But Trey,
So when did you realize that you really want to get to know Trey? On a personal level.
um, we did a few shows together first. We did a few panels together, had a few little conversations on the phone together. Then he said he loved me, and then that was it. Not for real. Just playing Trey.
The end.
Look, let me stop making Trey sound like he a simp. He was no, we were just talking about all of this stuff in the beginning. It started off as the business part of it all in the beginning. Just he did hit me with I can't really fuck with somebody that I'm doing business with if I ain't fucking them. I'm like, we ain't in the same state, bruh. Like he is just straightforward, period. So no,
Hmm. So what is it about Trey that you like that you want to get to know him more? What captivated you about him?
oh, his endurance in life, just who he is and what he done already. People don't
Me
know a lot
me
of
talking
things
shit
about
to
Trey.
her.
No, people
So
don't
She's
know a
like,
lot of
who is
things
this
about
nigga?
Trey.
so are you
Whatever.
insinuating that you like the bad boy?
Pretty much.
No, Oh my God. See, y'all, I will tell you that he's not a
Why do
bad boy
good
like that.
girls like bad guys? Ugh, ugh.
I'm gonna let
I'm
y'all
Bobby
have this
Brown
moment.
Whitney. I'm Bobby Brown Whitney without the drug
I'm
use.
gonna let him have his. I'm gonna let him have his moment. Sounds he a bad boy, but no.
And I know you're getting bored dealing with him. I know you miss my love and my thug and thug loving.
I can't stand him. You're a dumbass.
So Joy,
He's a dumbass.
when did you decided that you actually wanted to be in a business slash effing relationship?
Oh my God, do we have to go
I'll
here?
answer that one when I
Oh my
actually
God.
gave her a business plan and she had a chance to observe the shit that I was talking about. Because when I was like, bro, I'm like, this shit is gonna pop. I'm like, I ain't shit. I'm like, but if you look at this, and this is when I had like 100 something subs, but
Mm-hmm.
everywhere I went,
Yes,
these
he did.
motherfuckers act like I was a damn celebrity.
Mm-hmm. He
I
did.
was
And
like,
then
this shit is
oh my God, you
crazy.
just made me think about it because he did only have 100 subs. And in the midst of everything that was going on, I had my people, well, not my people, but people that I was already having issues with. They was like,
The
he just
daycare.
using her for something. Trey.
No, Urban
He
knows the
just using.
daycare.
Yeah, I know them.
I know. He just using her for sales and he stealing hijacking a coochie from the single mama. Like, damn, what the hell? Like, we
Oh,
ain't even did
and
no nasty or nothing yet. We ain't did nothing. We're
I
just
just
on the internet
replayed the
together.
I just replayed the Tommy show. That was our actual first show together.
Hmm.
Right? We
Yeah.
bumped into each other on Just panel, but that was the first time she had actually came up on my panel.
that
Oh
that
yeah, yo panel.
So
Yeah.
I brought her into the game meeting celebrities.
that was the reason why I made that reference to you, Joy. Like
She
yeah,
was like,
yeah,
this
she
nigga
was
know
starstruck.
Tommy?
I'm gonna be honest with you. The first time, no, another. Well, he said a celebrity. I won't even say that we was on somebody else's, a couple of other people panels, but yeah,
Well, I said that was the first time you were on mine.
Hmm.
yeah, yeah.
I brought you into the game with a celebrity, nigga with 100 subs.
Hmm. And she was starstruck. Not on Tommy, she was starstruck on Moneyboy Trey.
It was a combination of both, even though she Kwame Brown, she team Kwame now.
What made you start liking Kwame so much?
Who
He
me?
was tall.
Yeah, you.
No, that's not. That's don't answer for me, sir. It was just refreshing. Like Trey don't do YouTube. He don't look at a lot of shit. Trey, he'll look at a title or something and make a comment about it. I'm like, bro, did you even watch it? No, I don't have to. Looking at. So I watched I mean Tommy Kwame. So he don't watch Kwame. He just Trey was over Kwame a long time ago. So
Yeah, Trey, he was over Kwame when we all did that show. I think that was the first time that we met when he did that show and that's when Kwame was
Dr.
tripping.
Jefferson and Genesis was on that
no
joint.
Yeah,
God.
walk down the
Yeah.
memory lane.
That was when I
But st-
started getting over him. That particular show was already coming out, and Dr. Jefferson was saying what the fuck I was thinking. And Genesis was like, "You gotta give him time. You gotta give him time. He just started." Well, ma'am, it's been a year, and all he gave us was a shoe drive. Where the rest of this shit that you said he was gonna give us?
and after being knowing Trey, because they said we wasn't gonna make it to the next February. They like, well, they ain't gonna make it. Let me stop. The next February came and gone. But I just realized that me and Trey, we just bump heads. We like oil and water, just period. Like I don't agree with shit he say. He definitely don't agree with shit I say sometimes. And I think a lot of people take that and they run with it. Hindsight, this last little situation we did on live, everybody feel like, oh my God, this and that. He disrespected her.
Sup,
Some
tough
things I
love?
don't agree. I don't agree with what Trey says, and then we got to just work through it because it is what it is. Because I be thinking these females out here, they be playing too much.
I,
Trey be like, ass business. I be like, man, these broads. And they don't understand it. And so they get mad. Instead of, they don't understand. I be in the background saying, Trey, I know what these broads is doing. Trey be like, I know what they doing too, Joy. I'm just playing with them too. I'm trolling their ass. And then they go live and say, well, I don't like Joy because she sit up there and let Trey put my print on his thumbnail. Bitch, I know about the print. The fuck? It's not like I don't talk to dudes and I know what he doing. He trolling you, but you and your feelings, married lady.
mm-hmm.
Child. But you put your print up there after he said something, ma'am. Don't get mad at me because I ain't mad at him. You need to be mad at your husband. Don't be mad at me.
Nah, her husband need to
But
be mad at
they
her.
flipped it around and make it seem like, oh, Joy just sit there and he's disrespecting her by letting him put a picture of my, and I'm a bad this and I'm a bad that and that. No, ma'am, where's your husband, ma'am? Let's talk to him, ma'am. Let's ask him how he feels, ma'am.
And that could be part. I guess, like I said, a lot of people wish that their significant other would take an interest in what they do. Do you
Mm-hmm.
notice how? Remember when Philly Phil floated the idea that her and Tommy were gonna start doing shows together? How it was backlash
They
on that
went crazy.
Yeah,
They went crazy.
because they thought he
exactly.
would take an interest in what she's doing.
And he has an interest in what she's doing. He just doesn't want to do it. But just the thought, the minute moment of him even getting on her panel and just talking, oh, you don't let him up there. Yeah,
Minute, huh?
I
That
said
does.
that wrong too.
Oh no, I just haven't heard you use the
No,
word
you
minute.
said the mighty. Joy is killing us with the Scrabble words tonight. That's
I
another double
see.
word bonus.
I see.
You've been reading a
Yep.
thesaurus today, ain't it, Shouty?
Like, y'all hate y'all. So I don't know why I hate y'all.
Currently using these
Y'all,
words.
y'all got a problem, G. Why am
Brr,
I
brr, brr,
get? Hey,
brr.
where my M&Ms at? Where my motherfucking lukewarm water? I'm done with
Double
this. I'm going
word
to the green
bonus.
room. I'm going to the
hey,
green room. Where my
hey,
M&Ms at?
Hit me up, tough love. You've been making waves around here, and I'm nosy, and I'm always ready for a
hey,
good story. Hit me up.
hey! I got your water right here, Joy. I'm sorry. I'm drinking it.
Urban, you drinking my water. That nigga said, I'm sorry.
Oh man. But now, everyone, I appreciate y'all tuning in to the show. We are also on a campaign right now. We're on the campaign so I can finally get my community wow. I am just 11 subs away from receiving my community wow. So please share this live. Encourage people to sub up to me so I can get my community wow. So I could be just as important as y'all.
The fuck?
Real shit.
He can actually add people and everything. So you when you start adding people, and we can add you, and your name will be in blue and shit.
Mm-hmm. So I feel
And you
super
can share
important.
out, and you can share out the people that you support who need to get a community well.
Exactly. So I get my community wild. I'm gonna be super urban bougie. Watch. I'm gonna be pulling up on my show
Yeah,
every
y'all do
day in
that
the suit,
shit.
like Kevin Samuels.
Oh God.
Now you be putting in the work though, Urban. I ain't gonna even lie, you be putting in the work. Like today when we did the little lunchtime live, like that takes a lot. Like me myself, I'm lazy. So I'm
hmm
like lunchtime live. I want to sit up here and eat my cup of noodles and drink my little sparkling water. I
Yeah.
got life to live on my lunch break. I only get an hour.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, but when you do them lunchtime lives, you have to be disciplined because it is
Mm-hmm.
very easy for that time to get past you. That's why when I do them lunchtime conversation lives, I make sure that I talk about topics that's not going to drag on. I make sure I make it be right to the point and be done with it. Right to the point and be
No,
done with it.
yeah, because you do, and then you don't drop a link. Hey, you be bougie as hell too. You like, I ain't talking to none of y'all. I'm glad y'all in my chat, but I got to get this out first. I be like, look at Urban.
Do you know what? I actually
Well, that's why
made
I liked. Oh, go ahead.
I actually made the mistake of dropping my link a couple of times, and guess who came up? Trey and PMP and
See,
Mad, and you know they
yeah.
always be long with it too.
So that what Urban said last time. I was like, bro, we want to do a lunchtime conversation. I can't do no lunchtime conversation with you, nigga. You gonna go too long. It's like, well, fuck you too, then, nigga. You just end the
Well,
show
that's
when
why I
you gotta
told
go. Just
him.
hit end. Shit.
No, but
Like
that's what
we
I told
out.
him too. Because I was like, ooh, because I always set my thing to like 45 minutes. I have this thing in my brain, even
Appreciate
when
tough
I get
love.
up in the
Appreciate it.
morning,
Room shaker.
I got to
Thank you.
set. Hey, room shaker. I got this thing in my brain set where I have to set my alarms an hour before anything. Like even in the mornings before I even wake up, I got an alarm that goes off before I wake up just to get my body in that moment to hear an alarm. So I got an hour before that. So on my lunch break, I do a 45-minute, even though it's an hour. I'm like, I set my
Hmm.
shit for 45 minutes. I'll be sitting up there eating, looking at my phone, doing what I do. So when that 45-minute mark comes, I'm like, ah, shit. So I can get mad for the next 15 minutes. Like, I gotta go back to work. At least in those 15 minutes, I'm calming myself down. So when we did this first little lunch thing, I was like, okay, I like this. We got our get our shit off. We
Well,
passed
I
the
liked it
conversation.
because we hit like 5 topics.
Yeah, right.
Hmm.
And quick. And it was just like done with. Nothing drawn, nothing. Oh, let me tell you about this. I'm mad about this. You was like, we said what he had to say. I'm like, all right. And
We
hey,
we
Urban,
did just enough
we
to
didn't
piss people
argue.
off.
Yeah, I see.
And
I
Urban,
see.
they
Now
don't
let's
know the loving relationship that me and Moneyboy have.
no
You know
let's
he cried
Joy
when I
beats
left.
me.
Hey, oh,
let's be
wait.
real.
He
That is a true
cried when I
story. That is
left
a true
Sunday,
story.
Hold
Monday. He cried when I left Monday, y'all.
How many times you gonna say it? Damn.
He cried when I left Monday, y'all.
Bruh, they heard you.
I didn't, I didn't know. I thought my phone was breaking up. He cried when I left Monday, y'all. Oh, my phone not breaking up. Oh, my bad.
Urban, and you just gonna allow this, you traitor.
I'm looking
Mute
at you
her
crazy
mic.
while you sitting up here simping
Mute
like
her
Will.
mic, my sir. Mute her mic.
I can mute her mic. I can mute everything because I ain't got
Jeez,
control.
jeez. Just gonna let her. Just like, dang, bruh. You
So
broke the bro code,
I'll
my
back you and
G.
say something else, but since George talking about you simping, why you was crying, bro?
Because I knew I was going to miss her, and shit
Oh
got real. It's
Lord.
like, damn, you got to go home.
Here we go. This where it starts at, ladies and gentlemen. It starts with him crying. Then next thing you know, it's gonna be him walking
You
up to
know
the
I'm
stage
broke.
and
You know
slapping
I'm broke,
somebody.
Urban. I can only fly out every other month because I'm broke.
that that's
He's
that's
so
where it starts
stupid.
at. Dude gonna be walking
But
around
no,
slapping people pretty soon.
I teared up a little bit. Oh, not slapping people. He on Will Smith. Who? Wait, no. Who gonna Will Smith somebody?
Trey, you're gonna turn him to the a full beta simp, and he gonna be going around slapping folks. Then he gonna be blaming on you.
Okay,
Well,
so
Yeah, I say
George
Urban.
told
first
me
of
to
Okay,
do
all, I
this.
would
Urban.
never be Will Smith because that shit with August Alsina wouldn't have, that wouldn't have, it wouldn't have happened. I would have smacked August, not because him and JD did it. It's because you let it get out. Why this nigga you pick talk so much and ain't none of my hoes came out talking?
But let's talk about this Trado real quick, real fast. We always said that we was in this long distance relationship, and yeah, he cried when I leave every time, and I kind of tear up a little bit. I'd be like, "All right, G, you'll be all right, G, go home." But anyways, why is it when you in the military? Because we had this conversation with someone else before. They say in the military, and somebody I can't remember Trey. Who was
They
he talking
always
to?
ask. They always ask whether you in the
But they say in the
military.
military is different. It's like, no, it's not. Like
No, they
long
don't. What
distance
they
is
ask
long
is,
distance. Okay, go ahead.
are y'all in the military?
Yeah,
Like, but why is it different though? It's the same concept.
it's the same concept. Facts. And I'm just like, somebody said that to, oh, if they not here right now, but if they jump into the chat room, I say it to who said it to us. But yeah, somebody was asking us like, well, it's different because are y'all in the military? Like, just because you're in a long distance relationship, it's the same thing as you're in the military. You People go away to work out of state all the time, and I
Tough
always
love,
thought that that was like, huh? That's
tough,
crazy.
tough love. You know, I'm not letting the state get in my business, so our wedding ain't go. Just like our relationship on YouTube, our marriage would not be the normal marriage. That the state ain't getting in our business. I'm about to be Jay-Z. She ain't finna divorce me and get half.
But they are going to want to televise their wedding on YouTube to get
Just the
that good old
reception.
clap.
So, so
Just the
Urban,
reception.
as the facilitator of this conversation, how do you feel about people? That was one of the things people used to say to us as well when we first started talking about this. They was like, "But who's in the military?" So, like, is it job related? We're like, no. How do you feel about that? Like,
Is it
does
the
it
same?
really?
Is it the same dynamics of what y'all going through? That's what you're asking me.
You talking about? Yeah, like as far as long distance relationships. I mean, you can live in the same household with a person, but if the person is in the military, if the person have to go off to work, I know people that had to work in a shipyard, not shipyard, ship. I said ship, shrimp, because in
As a
Harbor
Forrest Gump.
Lake in California, yeah,
Hmm.
yes, in Harbor Lake in California, they have a boat that goes out, and they've gone for at least 6 months.
Yes, people on oil rigs do the same shit.
Exactly. Truck drivers do the same as that thing too. Unless
Truck
they a
drivers.
team.
I didn't even think about
Yeah, unless they
truck
team
drivers.
drivers.
There's a whole bunch of jobs like that.
Hmm.
Hey, if you're a
But we
pilot, you're
got hit
gone
with
a
a lot
lot.
of things.
Flight attendants.
Flight attendants. I didn't. When people was hitting us with all those little questions, I wasn't thinking about all the little jobs that not little jobs. Excuse me, guys. That's actually going out. Little jobs. I don't want to disrespect nobody, but I wasn't thinking about things like that because I was like, long distance. Like, okay,
Hmm.
but they hit
But
us with the are y'all in the military? I was like, the military? Like, what the fuck? We gotta go to the army
what do you
for?
think Jeff Bezos and them went through as well? They weren't at home when they were getting their business off the ground.
Hmm. So was it.
Steve Jobs and them, they weren't at home. Hell, Tom Brady ain't at home. He got a long distance relationship until the off season. And then even
Exactly.
in the off season, he's spending more of his time trying to get better at his craft. That's
Exactly.
when that's when you're a man like that, you have to have a woman that understands what you're trying to build.
Facts. Facts. If the only way long distance relationship will work if y'all make it work for us the couple. Period. You know what I'm saying? That you can't look at it towards how the world perceive it to be or another like that. Because if you do that, then you're gonna allow the world to control and dictate your relationship.
Hmm.
It does. It does. It is what it is. It just is what it
But
is. But
Urban, you always in my motherfucking business with you. You skinny, you ugly. Always in my business. You wanna
God
motherfucking
dang.
make a motherfucking live about my shit.
You stink.
and
You stink.
I had to just keep pointing out to people, like, again, this is a business, so kind of everything y'all hear is part of the business. Even if y'all catch us in some real emotions going at each other, it's part of the business. And what do? Us as a great PR team, we fix that shit and we come out holding hands the next day smiling. Like, what's up, my G?
Hmm. And it's interesting that you bring that point up too, Trey. Um, us for us being state gang, we be knowing when you know the shit get real with y'all. We be knowing that. So we'll chill and fall back and just let y'all just hash out whatever it is that y'all got going on. And people be looking like, dang. Then we be like chilling, like, well, we already know how this gonna
We
go.
used to, like,
We
we
used to
used
it. We just
to.
used to it. Like, aren't y'all gonna say anything, Urban? You the official urban therapist. So are you gonna say anything to counsel? No, they good. They this is the state moment. They just having a disagreement, but they're gonna work it out. They'll work it out.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Jordan quit 300 times. I think it bothers her because when she quit, I'd be like, okay, well, we thank you for the time that you put in with the company.
Hmm.
You can always, you left on good terms, you can always reapply. She'd be like, nigga. I'm like, what? You
Yeah,
quit.
that
I didn't ask you
Hey,
to
tough
quit.
yeah,
love.
You
and then
Salute
that
to you,
volunteered
bro.
motherfucker.
to.
Wait, hold on, because you ain't gonna play me. You ain't gonna play me, G. That motherfucker would say that, and I would wake up to a community wall. We would no longer see Joy Chit Chat
Nigga, that
on
shit
my
happened one
channel.
Yeah,
time.
I see that.
That shit happened one time. Once. I got in my emotions one time throughout a year.
Jo-
Once.
Joy, Joy, did he tell you that I had contact him about that?
She pissed me off the
No,
fuck.
We had a whole conversation about that. I like, bro. But I like, bro, what the hell happened this time?
came back like
And
Will
I
Smith
was like,
talking about something.
saying nothing
He
about
came back
feelings.
with a retraction wall, a community wall retraction talking about something. I was in my emotion. I was drunk, sus.
I didn't.
I'm
First of all, I
sorry.
didn't say I was drunk, but
I
I
know you
did
didn't say
say
that. He
I
didn't say
said I
that. He
was in
didn't say
my
that. He was
emotions
like,
one time.
he didn't say that.
But I told
Yeah, he
Urban the
just
same
said,
thing. I'm like, I got in my feelings one time. That's all. I had to prove a point.
Then I didn't say nothing else about that neither. I like, oh, okay. But anyway, so what we're gonna do today? Gonna get on this live or what? We're gonna pile today or what? And and
that's why I like y'all. That's why I like y'all. That's Gabe, you fucking Mad Militant, PMP, when he, shit, all of y'all just be like, yeah, nobody got time for Joy and Money Boy right now.
mm-hmm,
I'll be like,
They
exactly.
be like, who got traded today?
So exactly. Then man, say y'all Moneyboy and Joy, they had the audacity to be off of be off of on YouTube and stuff for what almost a month.
No, she was still on it. I wasn't.
Now I'm talking about y'all actually working doing y'all lives.
Oh.
Yeah, it was almost like a
No,
month,
I'm saying she
right?
was on the she was on. I wasn't. She was still doing stuff. I wouldn't.
Oh, okay, okay.
oh God, because he's
But
the y'all talking about this is the Beyonce out the fucking
You were still
situation.
doing little
Yeah.
uploads and stuff.
Yeah, but you are
You was
bougie
still
though,
watching and
G.
shit.
You like you were
So
really
what?
bougie.
So what? Is that
Oh my
wrong?
God.
hey, salute tough
Yes,
love.
because
Appreciate you
Urban, you
pulling up,
started
bro.
this.
Yeah, appreciate you pulling up, tough love. Appreciate say I appreciate you showing me out as well too, bro. Y'all get with us so we could collab, all right?
Hey, get my Urban. I thought you said it's only 11 more you need.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
I haven't checked
Thank you,
yet.
Tough
See,
Love, for sharing out Urban. I think Tough Love was one of the first lives that me and Trey was on as well together. That's why I knew Trey was an asshole. No, no, no. Be serious though, but I was driving home from work. He was like, "I'm gonna go on this panel. You want to join the panel?" I think that was one of the ones we first got on too. I think that was the first official live we ever got on where you invited me was the Tough Love one.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So yeah,
Going down to memory lane, huh?
yeah, you know Trey. He always
The fuck
trying to
that
start
mean?
some shit.
Oh, Trey, I
Oh,
forgot about you,
Gabe,
bro.
Gabe is quitting now. Damn it, man.
Oh, boy,
Oh
I tell
damn,
y'all. You
not
see what
another.
y'all
Gabe.
did?
Well, Gabe, we'll be glad to have you back whenever you decide whenever you need us. We'll be here. You can always put your application back in, and you ain't even got to take a drug test, my G.
Gay must be getting him a He must be getting
Gabe got him a white gal.
he, oh he
He didn't got him a white gal and said, "Fuck y'all."
Gay, we got you. Oh shit, Gay.
He made him a white gal at the Klan meet.
Don't do that, Trey. That's not what Gay. No, don't do that, Trey.
Well, why y'all
You
doing
are
Gabe like that?
insensitive
Well, why y'all doing
because
Gabe
you
like that?
insensitive.
Gabe, my OG. See, Gabe is not gonna smack me like Will Smith. He understands the jokes.
Rush, I heard you had like a phenomenal ass
Oh, you
live.
fucked that
And what
word
the
up.
fuck?
Phenomenal, man.
I did.
Phenomenal.
I did. I
Out of
did.
there.
I
Oh,
fucked it
Word
oh,
up.
out
you,
of
you
there.
now no -1 bonus. -1 bonus.
Yeah, I fucked that word up all the way up when I was trying to say it. Rush,
Hey,
I was trying to
Hey, Miss
salute
Pressure,
your
thanks for coming through.
live.
salute to the state gang, man. You know I love my peoples, man. What's good with y'all?
What the dude rush?
Oh, Urban trying to find out why people don't like our relationship.
It's probably like jealousy, man. You know, people resent what they admire, man. I mean,
That was
and
something.
So tell us what you don't like about it.
Whoa. That was something totally unexpected. That I
That was
was going to hear
profound.
from Rush.
That was profound.
It was
People
profound, but it was unexpected. I was about to
people
get
hate
ready
what they
to hear Rush
admire.
say something different. Like, let me tell you, y'all don't need to be in a relationship. I done told you about these modern women. You need to be sucker free.
well, I mean, you guys make it
You
seem I'm
heard?
like just like
You
anti-relationship.
you are you are Rush. I'ma sum you up in a few words. Smash these hoes and keep it moving. That's Rush.
That's me though. I mean,
that's
that works
that's
for me. You
that's
know, I don't
you.
expect every man to be like I am. I understand the dynamics of your relationship between you and Joy. You know what I mean, you guys vibe and you guys get along, and the relationship looks organic. You know what I mean,
But it is organic. That's the thing. That's the thing. It's organic. So like when the people hear the arguments, they're real. But we're no different than anybody else except for our shit is public. Y'all go through the same shit. Y'all just aren't on YouTube when it happens. But people want to act like we're special. I'm the only nigga that get upset. Joy the only female that throw phones. But nobody, you know
Oh
what?
my
Fuck
Wait a minute,
that.
she
god.
throw phones?
Nobody can't. You know what? Nobody gives a fuck that Joy threw my phone the other day. It's all about what I said.
Wait a minute, she threw your phone?
Threw the shit out my phone. She
What
was like,
the?
"Nigga, you still live?"
What
Picked it
the?
up, threw it.
damn,
Nobody
Joy, you
said
breaking
anything about
phone,
What?
that.
Joy. Uh oh.
What?
What you do? What you do, Money Boy Trey, man? You had to been fucking up, man.
Sir, I was like, oh, I thought you was at my reaction. No, it was a lady on the panel that has been talking shit about Joy for a minute. Joy wanted to have a conversation with her, and the chick was
Oh, she
pretty.
wanted you to have a well moment, huh?
No, 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 no. It had nothing to do with me. No, Joy. No, Joy didn't want
Yes,
me to
I
do
did.
anything. No, Joy didn't actually want me to do anything. Joy wanted to have a conversation with this woman, and the woman didn't want to talk to Joy. She does like all the other females do. They'll come up and say, I ain't talking to Joy. Tram just talked to you.
Why did they do that, by the way?
To piss Joy off. That's why. They do it simply to piss Joy off. Like, I ain't talking to you. I'm gonna talk to your nigga, even though I don't like your nigga because he called me 7 to 8 bitches. I'm cool with him. I'm cordial with him. I don't like Joy because she ain't say nothing. That's
Yeah.
what's confusing about this shit. You won't talk to me, the nigga that you said disrespected you, but the woman who didn't say nothing, you refused to talk to her. And she refused to talk to Joy and she dropped down and Joy was upset and she took it out on me.
No, I wasn't upset with you. The little bitch
No,
said,
I know you weren't upset with me. You were upset in general and you took it out on me.
yeah, I threw the phone that she was actually talking on, and I just
The
threw that shit
StreamYard
like, ain't
phone, the
nobody,
shit I was streaming on,
yeah,
she
ain't
threw.
nobody talking this shit no more. So yeah, I'm sorry, Rush. I had a real nigga moment
She tried to
at
shut
that
all this
moment.
shit down.
We all have those moments from time to time. We're not
And you
perfect.
gotta guys gotta imagine we had just left a meet and greet. I'm in a whole nother city. I'm with my guy. We socializing, and this broad always wants to jump on the panel as if she's just like the main focus. And he, I ain't gonna lie, Trey, you was almost like a simp to me. You was like, oh, hold on, Joy, wait, let her say something. I was like, bruh,
Ooh.
I was like,
Wait a minute,
nah, what
hold
the
on,
fuck
Joy.
she
Sometimes,
saying?
hold on, Joy. Sometimes men can't be as
Yeah,
um.
true,
Joy
true.
knows
Let me finish. Let me
Joy
finish.
know I'm running the show. And she
We,
knows I let
we
niggas moments
Go
go
ahead,
on, but
let Rush
sometimes I
finish.
need
Let Rush
order.
finish. That's
Go
how I
ahead,
felt.
Rush.
That's how I felt. Go ahead, Rush.
yeah. At times, men cannot be directly rude to a female, even though she might be violating the male space. You have to have an understanding with that. Some women, we can't just be like, oh, get off me because it looks bad, and people's watching, you know, and
Yeah.
rumors, spread around when you move a certain way. So that's why he probably did what he did when he was interacting with the female from preventing from any, unnecessary drama to pop off.
Yeah, and I can admit to that. That's why, you know, he continued on because this the live is still up. The live is still up. We didn't run from the shit. People just had something to say about it, like, "Oh my God, are you okay, Joy?" They actually thought something was going on. I'm like, "Nah, I did what I." And Trey, he keeps wanting to. She threw my phone. She threw one of them. Nigga, the camera
Because
wasn't on. They didn't
nobody
see shit.
cared.
You snitching, G? You snitching, G?
They heard you. They heard the phone fly across the room. They heard
No,
wind.
they
They heard
didn't,
a poof.
G. Somebody
How
else
could
was like,
wait?
"Oh, the
How
phone."
could they? How could
Oh
they not hear
God.
the phone and it was on? You threw the StreamYard
Hey,
phone. The mic was
hold
on.
on,
How
hold
could
on,
they
hold
not
on,
hear it?
hold on. Will Smith. Hold on. Will
How
Smith.
could they not
Tyler
hear it?
Perry. Hold on. Will Smith. Tyler Perry. And who was the other nigga that consulted on Will Smith? Tyler
Denzel.
Look,
Perry and
first of all, I'm
Denzel.
not doing it for
Y'all hug
sympathy.
him.
I'm not
Hug
doing it
him.
for sympathy. I'm doing it to point out all the women and whoever may say, all the people that may say, "Oh, listen how he talked." They ignored the fuck out of what you did.
Okay, so can we segue to another conversation now, Urban, real quick.
Y'all,
Let's
y'all,
talk
y'all don't know
about,
who started this conversation. I didn't even
yeah,
sanction
no,
this.
not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. Let's segue into the fact that people did assume what we were doing was something that was like bad. Yeah, I picked up the phone when I seen it, and I was like, man, fuck this shit. And I did. I hit that shit on the couch. I was like, I don't want to talk about this shit. But then the next day, people was like, "Are you okay, Joy? Is everything all right? Are you?" I was like, "Yeah." We
The,
woke
the,
up like the next morning, like,
nigga
like,
I'm
need a
like,
need a
y'all
yeah.
didn't
wellness
see me.
check.
I don't
Need a
know.
I'm
I'm
like,
wellness
I
check.
don't want to talk about this shit no more. Fuck
I'm
this
like,
shit. And
y'all
I
didn't see
walked to
me.
the other side of the room. And this
I'm
nigga
like,
stayed live and still
I,
was talking. I went to sleep. Like, I'm done with this. I don't want to talk about none of this shit no more. Fuck
right.
all
I'm
them
like,
hoes. That's how
y'all
I
didn't.
felt.
Y'all didn't see me continue to do a show for 3 hours and hear her snoring.
Yeah, because I was
Say it ain't
over it.
so,
I was
Joy.
like, No,
I
I
didn't know.
did what
I,
I
I didn't know
did,
Joy
but
was a snorer.
yeah, I did.
It was
But
a
people
long night.
actually woke up the next day and they felt like they were like, "Oh my God, oh, what happened?" I'm like, "What?" We woke up. We both woke up wiping coal in the eyes. Like, what fuck happened? Like, what they fuck they talking about? They was feeling some type of way. I keep telling you guys, it's entertainment. Sometimes I get in my feelings. I didn't like the lady said, "Oh, I ain't talking to her," and hung up. I was like, bruh, we all ain't talking to this bitch. And I threw the phone across the room. Guess
But
who
she
ain't
was,
talking to the bitch no more?
but she was
Nobody.
gone though.
I
She
don't
was
give a fuck. I still
gone.
threw the phone. Yeah, but I did that, and but people still took that. And like you said, Urban, it's the whatever me and Trey got is not the way people think. It's just like, I was like, I don't want to talk to these people no more. So I picked up the phone and I threw it. I threw it.
Hmm.
To be honest with you, that's regular shit though, man.
Yep.
That's like,
Right. And all the
Normal.
shit we go through is regular shit. Saying
yeah.
shut the fuck up is regular shit.
Yep. Normal. But that goes to show
Not when
you.
we do it though, because
But
we
now
fucking celebrities.
that goes to show the difference between your relationship and other people relationships. Other people relationship they be so up here faking the funk. They're not real with
Yes.
each other. And so when things hit the fan, then that's when they end up breaking up and also, oh, you change. Like,
They actually getting their ass whooped.
mm-hmm. Let's up here
Mm-mm.
Getting
dealing with a
cheated
baby,
on.
dealing with baby
No,
blues and modern day women.
this fool said I was in there snoring. He said, and I was like, did you? I went to
Ah,
sleep. I
ah.
was done. I was
Yo,
like, let me go to
yo,
So you,
sleep.
honestly, you
so
don't look like a snorer though. I
you
wouldn't.
don't think you
I
snore,
would be
Joy?
shocked.
She don't believe me when I
Listen,
tell her she snore.
So my wife don't snore,
bruh.
but say check this out, Trey. I tell my wife the
My
same
wife
thing.
just snoring. Look, she's slick.
Hey, no, cool though. Check this out. I tell her that every time too. That say you snore. She tell me no. That be you be snoring like nah. You be snoring louder than me. I know I snore, but she be snoring way louder than me. One night after I got off the live, y'all, I went in there. I like duh. I mean, she
And
was
they're
knocked
just
out
cutting
getting it
up.
in.
Mhm.
But yeah, y'all, I think y'all
It
women
be
snore way
night
worse
night.
than we do.
Listen, I got an excuse. I had just got off a flight.
It don't matter if you snore, you snore.
Yeah,
You
nothing wrong
don't
with
care.
that.
Nigga, that was you got for flight Thursday. That was Saturday, nigga. The fuck?
Yo, so what state you guys are in right now?
She back
I'm
home.
back
I'm
in
in. She in Vegas. I'm in Memphis. And we spent the weekend in
it,
Mississippi.
Okay,
yeah.
Mississippi. How was that?
It was
Shit,
fine until she
like
threw my
being anywhere
motherfucking
else.
phone. It was fine until
Oh
she threw my
God. See,
phone.
you see how he acted like a victim, like he said this like 15,000 times, bruh.
She threw my phone, G. Imagine me throwing her phone on the live, saying,
So,
"You still
Bruh,
live?
did it get
Fuck all this shit, throwing it." How would I have been? What would they be saying about me right now?
Joy,
so now you acting like Will Smith and
joy,
Chris Rock.
joy, joy. Since you threw his phone, it's only right for Moneyboy to throw you.
I threw her a couple times. But since you threw my phone, it's only right you bet WWE 2K22 for me.
You know what? I
Lies.
hey Trey. I retract my statement that I said the last time about that game. I don't
You
know about
getting it.
yeah,
You getting
yeah,
that
that was
judge.
lit. It was lit for real.
I'm telling you, I'm getting that motherfucker.
It was
I'm
lit.
not
It,
bullshitting. That is my next purchase.
it got me so motivated that I'm literally saving up money now just to get the PlayStation 5. Just play it on PlayStation 5.
I would buy the downloaded version, but I don't play 2K no more. So I'm going to GameStop to trade that motherfucker in or sell it or
Mm-hmm.
whatever the fuck
Yep.
I
Yeah.
always
Trade
do.
trade
Get
it
them a
in
few
for
dollars off.
Saving that
negative
money, y'all
a
better
dollar
go
credit.
to Amazon. I got
No,
mine for what, three
Amazon is
something?
it's the same price everywhere. But no, I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying I'm going to GameStop
Oh,
because
he
I
said
can trade.
five. He said
I can,
five.
yeah. He said the PS5, but I'm saying I'm going to GameStop so I can trade in or sell these old shit that I don't play.
Mm-hmm.
Get a few dollars off the purchase of 2K.
Yep.
That's pretty smart.
Yep.
That's the only thing GameStop is still good for, selling old games. Because now most
Ladies,
people just download the stuff.
ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome the actual real Joy Chit Chat to the panel, not the one that didn't have the avatar up. That was just a representative, all right? And she's gone.
Internet fucking up.
But now they got a little lip for real though. I'm gonna get a little lip.
Yep, WrestleMania series. The only match I'm interested in two matches. I'm interested in the Stone Cold Kevin Owens, although we all know Stone Cold gonna win,
Mm-hmm.
and Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. I'm interested in seeing that because they haven't had a unified title in a minute.
Yeah,
And
in a
then when you
minute, yeah.
unify a title, that means the champion has to fight on both shows. So I wouldn't be shocked if there's some shit like a double count out or some bullshit to where nobody loses but nobody wins so they can still have two champions on each show. Because
Mm-hmm.
Brock Lesnar is not wrestling all those shows on two shows. He's just not, he ain't no full time wrestler at his age.
Nope.
Roman could do it, but that's still taxing where you got to wrestle on two shows and do the pay per views.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Facts.
But I'm interested in seeing both of those matches. Oh, you know what? I'm interested in the AJ Styles Edge match too.
Oh yeah, yeah. That
That's
look like
gonna be
it's gonna be
like a
pretty
dream
interesting
match.
too. But I know one thing for sure, y'all. My city gonna be lit.
I think Cody Rhodes is going to finally make an appearance at WrestleMania against Seth Rollins, I believe.
Wait a minute. So you guys are into wrestling too?
Yeah,
Oh, interesting. We're gonna have to do a live on that.
hmm Yeah, my city
Talk
gonna
about
be
all the
lit,
old
lit,
school
lit.
wrestlers like back in the day and shit.
yep.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
Yep.
I'm
Man,
with it.
do y'all know the last time when WrestleMania was here in my city, they literally shut the city down.
I said
They
they
shut
do
that
it. They
city down,
stay
bro.
going to Dallas.
Shoot.
They
hmm
be in Dallas all the time. That arena is you could have anything in that damn stadium.
Yep. But yeah, yeah,
I've
it was
only been there
had so many
once.
people down here. And this time around, it's gonna be way better because the last time they had Mania in our city, that's when we had that snowstorm that came through. So it kind of messed up everything. So this time around, we don't have no snowstorm and no nothing. Hopefully.
Yeah, I still think they dropped the ball on that one game. I think Undertaker's streak should have stayed intact. They dropped the ball on that one.
they I think that had happened by mistake.
No, it wasn't. They
Yo, how
planned
old
to
is
do it.
Undertaker? That nigga been
He's in
around
his 50s.
forever.
But he's officially retired, but he lost the streak he did that. It was like almost 5 years ago when they ended the streak. But why
hmm
do you make a streak to break it? They should have just left it intact.
Exactly.
Yeah, Undertaker was one of my faves. You know.
Now, I can't lie though, him losing fucked everybody up because nobody expected it.
hmm
So the crowd was actually shocked. Everyone, the world was shocked when he actually lost. We were like, no, hell no, not Undertaker.
Man, he
Against
gotta be in
Brock
his
Lesnar.
60s, right? That nigga's
He's
like
like
I
60 years
keep
50.
old.
telling I
He's
keep
like
telling
53,
Trey.
54.
I keep telling Trey be having this great hope for these people saying that they got money. Them folks be doing this stuff because they gotta pay some bills. Period.
hmm
They
Maybe
not
or
doing this shit. for
Yeah,
free. They not doing this shit because they just feel like, oh, let me wake up one
Yeah,
day.
but
Man, they gotta get up in the
some
morning.
people you do it for the
Undertaker don't
love.
Undertaker don't seem
They're
like the
not doing
type.
it for the love. They be having. They then went bankrupt. They got
But
child
you
support. They
still
got
do
all
it
kind
for
of
the.
shit.
Do you know how many YouTube shows I did for free? If it wasn't for the love of
They,
what I was
sir,
doing, I wouldn't
sir,
do it.
you're not the Undertaker.
Yes, but I know I'm not the Undertaker. But what they got to do? What does that have to do with anything anyway?
Because
They
them
just
folks be needing to pay some fucking bills. They got shit to do.
what does that have to do with him losing the streak, though, man? He was gonna get paid whether he won or lost. But Brock
I'm just
Lesnar got
saying, we
paid
had
more
this
than him for this
argument
match.
too, and you was trying to say the same thing, like, oh no, they famous.
He's
They don't
doing
have
it
to do
for the
this for
love.
money. No,
He
they ain't
don't.
doing this shit for no love. They doing that shit for a bill, a water bill.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I see where Joy is going with this, and you know, she it's some truth to it, but I don't see Undertaker being financially irresponsible. I
We
mean,
don't see a lot of people
look
be.
look at look
Red
at Hulk Hogan.
Fox went
But why do you
bankrupt.
have to?
Red Fox
Can I,
was broke
But
when he
Joy,
died.
why do you have to be broke to keep working though?
Bruh, because a lot of people go broke to keep working. Bruh, the industry ain't what it's cracked up to be. All these rich niggas y'all think is rich is suffering. Period. Now
Yeah,
you can have these
yeah,
these
but we
dreams that
still
they living
haven't.
their best life, but
We ain't talking about
no,
no rappers. We talking about wrestlers,
I didn't say a rapper. I said Red Fox. He's not a
man. I
rapper.
know. Well,
There's
we
a
talking
lot of
about
other
wrestlers.
industry people. Well, they the worst one. Bruhs out here killing each other. Old boy killed his whole family.
Steroids. That's the only
Bruh.
person that's the only person that's done that too. So way
who
to
you
give
talking
us
about, Chris Benoit?
Chris Benoit, way to give us one
Hmm.
count out of like a million wrestlers. One nigga
That's
snapped
not
and
a
killed his
million.
family.
I can go to Junkyard Dog.
Who he killed?
I didn't say kill. I said they be suffering. They money be down. They be depressed. They
Hold
be
on, wait.
tripping.
You know what I'm gonna point out with Junkyard Dog? You should have used that. He's a nigga. I just had to throw that out there.
Child,
He's a
okay,
nigga.
that's fine,
Financially
nigga. That's
irresponsible.
fine.
Joy, you make,
Financially irresponsible.
but Joy, you're painting this illusion like all wrestlers are broke, and that's not the
No,
case.
no, no. I'm not painting that picture, but if you're talking about
Just the
old
black
ass
ones.
niggas that's damn near about to kill, that's dead, knees bad, that's wrestling, they not doing it because out of love.
Okay, check this
I
Well,
out. Okay,
love
I
you,
got you, Joy.
sis.
Hold on,
well,
let me get her,
I'm
y'all.
drunk
Let
let
me
me
get
in
her,
love
explain.
with
y'all. Now,
you.
Joy,
No, they doing that
Rush,
shit
let
because
me
they
get
get
her.
some money.
Listen,
Rush, let me get her. Please, y'all,
okay,
let me get her.
okay.
The owner of the WWE, currently a $1 billion company that's publicly traded, is wrestling at WrestleMania. Do you think he needs the money, Joy?
He might do. Check his finances.
Nigga, I just
Who,
told
Vince
you he's
McMahon?
the
That
owner of a
nigga's rich.
$1 billion
That's
company.
what y'all
That
niggas be
nigga
He
rich.
thinking
owns Fox and
Yo,
USA
yo,
until y'all
hold
see
on,
a
hold on, hold on,
hundred
hold on, hold on, hold on.
songs,
Let me
until
explain to you
y'all
how.
see the shit that they really be going through, then y'all gonna be like, oh shit.
So
Let me
you're
explain
ignoring
to
me
you how.
saying he owns a publicly traded company right now. He's a
You
Let
can
me.
billion.
own anything you want to own
He
and you
not
still
broke.
Nigga,
owe
can I
money.
speak,
He's not broke.
please?
Go
Y'all
ahead,
niggas
Rush.
sound dumb.
You
Listen,
sound done. The
let me
man
tell
not
you how
broke is
rich
what I'm
Vince
telling you.
McMahon is. That nigga is so rich that he started up his own football league called the
Twice.
XFL
Twice.
twice. That's how rich that nigga is. Proceed.
All right, well we gonna watch. We gonna look at his finances and we gonna see.
Ma'am, I
I'm not talking
just
about y'all
told
looking
you.
on the
But
internet. I'm not
ma'am,
talking
I'm
about what y'all
telling you.
Google. I'm not
Because you
talking
know
Ma'am,
about what
we ain't
ma'am,
y'all
gonna
I'm
wait.
telling
Google.
you.
We want Google
I'm
right to
telling
prove
you
you
shit
wrong.
that you don't know. He has
Okay,
major TV. He has major TV contracts with USA
I
and
was making
Fox
some
on
taquitos.
Mondays
You don't want
and
those too?
Thursdays. He still sells pay-per-views. He's on the.
And Joy,
He has his own WWE
let,
Network
let
app,
me
which he
let
sold to
me
Hmm.
let me
Peacock.
say this. When these wrestlers sign these contracts, it's not for a year or two. Like they sign for like a whole decade. You know what I'm
Vince
saying?
McMahon's 76 and he wrestling.
That's
He don't
fine.
have to
We
do it.
gonna look
He's
it
doing
up.
it for the love of his
Go ahead,
company.
look it up, Joy. One thing about a black woman, they don't believe in shit.
That's why I had to throw that in there. I was like, Vince McMahon doesn't need the money.
Sure doesn't. That nigga rich as hell.
Shane McMahon was just at 2 pay-per-views. He don't need the money. He Vince McMahon's son.
He love this shit, man.
Well,
He look
I don't
for
have
it.
to.
Look at
I don't have to wrestle and
these
beat
niggas.
myself
Y'all
up
here
when I
simping for the white
Joy.
man. Let me
If
Google
I'm
this for y'all.
Joy, if I'm Shane, but Joy,
Y'all
if
here
Joy,
I'm
you
Google.
are so
Let me Google
disrespectful
this shit
tonight.
because y'all are
Joy,
here
if
simping
I'm
for the
Shane
white man.
McMahon, why
He
risk
said
my
y'all
body
sipping for the
when I
white
can?
man.
Hold on,
Joy
but
is mad
check
disrespectful
this out.
tonight.
If I'm Shane McMahon, why risk
Oh
my body
man.
getting beat up to get paid when I can just ask my daddy to give me the money? I'm not finna go beat myself up and jump through tables and shit. Daddy, just give me $100,000. The fuck? And Shane 53, 50, he like 52, 53. All these niggas is old. They doing it to help out the company that they love. Of course, money comes with it, but that ain't the first thing
Yeah,
Shane
they
thought
don't do it
of.
for money. Yeah, they sure don't do it for money, y'all.
A lot of people are addicted to the fame as well.
It's not even just the fame, man. Like when you do something for so long, that becomes your identity.
Yep.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
you're addicted to that fame. That's the fame that you're addicted to that high, the people chanting your name.
Sorry, guys.
Money's
I
a
have
part
to.
of it.
I hate to correct people because I know how that gets with certain people.
Oh shit,
Oh
Oh
man.
shit.
Gabe with the
Oh
shade again.
shit.
Gabe is
Yo,
trying to win the
without
Shady
Gabe,
Award.
nigga. State gang.
What are you talking about?
Salute.
Um,
Yeah.
Junkyard Dog. Um, he didn't go broke. His dream is that his daughter graduated from college, and when she graduated from college, he unfortunately died in a car crash.
Thank you for
Secondly,
correcting this black woman's wrong information, Gabe.
No, it's not correction. It's
That's not
constructive
what I said.
criticism. It's constructive criticism, okay?
You said Junkyard Dog died broke.
Well, he did. I mean, if you look up his I found a video where they was talking about that.
well, it's kind of
There
hard
was
to
a lot of
graduate from
things
college
going
when you're
on in
broke.
his life. No, it was that he sent his daughter to. Oh my God! Let me, child. So y'all don't watch. I know definitely Trey don't
Ma'am,
watch shit to the
I don't
end of
need you
nothing.
to. I don't need again.
I'm gonna
You
let y'all.
pointed
I'm gonna
out.
let y'all have y'all moment because
You
this is what
pointed
they
out
like.
how you
This is
pointed out how
we on
Negroes are
urban shit, and
financially
that's why
irresponsible.
they say what they say. So
You're
You
I'm
not
gonna let
pointed
getting
y'all
out
have
the
y'all
Negroes are
moment.
fine.
Hey,
So
hey,
now we're being
wrestling
I'm
history.
gonna
sexist.
let y'all have y'all moment. If
Whatever,
I'm
Jada.
wrong, I'm
Whatever,
wrong.
Jada. We don't care about your alopecia, Jada.
Okay, Trey. And
hey,
this is the reason why me and Trey is in the position we in because it's always right on his side and y'all not listening. If y'all not looking at other people's life when shit go down, but you guys say people are doing the things that they do. I watch these true crime situations. I watch
Oh, are you still talking?
he don't want to hear the real. I'm gonna drop the link in your chat, Urban, what I did the
I'm just fucking
junkyard
with
dog
you.
situation.
What were you watching? Was this
And then I'm
the
gonna drop the other thing when they were talking about the wrestlers and everything. People don't always die because they got money. Don't mean that they doing stuff
no, the
because they
link
got
you're
drop it,
money.
dropping,
drop it in the private.
was it beyond the ring or beyond the mat? I think I know what you're talking about. Was it like a beyond the ring thing on
No,
Beyond the mat.
beyond the mat?
no,
That's
it wasn't. It was a
oh,
black.
okay.
It's no, it's not.
Shit, I
I
know
look at
like
other
Brock
things besides
Lesnar.
y'all.
I think Brock Lesnar probably making like around 10 million just for showing up at WrestleMania this year. Now
Yeah, he
he's
makes
one
real
wrestler
good
that
money.
comes. Yeah, he's like one wrestler that comes out and say, "I'm doing this shit for the money. I
And
don't
let's not
love
even
this
mention
shit."
like the merch. Like they make money off merches too. Like
Like
Do you know how
they would
couple
have to
close?
mil.
pay The Rock about 30 or 40 million to show up at a WrestleMania.
Do you know how close Brock Lesnar was to just being a regular ass farmer? He didn't know
Right.
what wrestling was until someone
They
called him up
saved
to join
him.
wrestling school. Yeah,
Right.
because he
Yeah,
said
they
that
saved
wrestling.
him out of college.
Wrestling was only on TV, and he only had 2 channels if it came in where he lived. So he didn't even know about wrestling.
Not the sport wrestling. He knew about the
professional wrestling.
shit Kurt Angle, the amateur wrestling. You knew about that.
He was a Division I champ.
Well, yeah, they saved his life. They gave him purpose, and he's always stated that he's in for the money. Now he's one of those guys. He didn't know the history or anything, but he just had that.
Salute.
He had it.
Plus,
Mike
that wrestling class, that school, that's like the '84 draft class. It had John Cena, Randy Orton, Batista, and Brock Lesnar.
Man,
and
a few other people too.
You see Brock Lesnar's fist? This shit look like lunchboxes, yo.
That's why he was able to play football and fight in UFC.
That motherfucker's huge. That dude's
Brock Lesnar
an animal.
didn't play football for years, and he was the last one cut from the Vikings.
Ken Shamrock was a badass too. They don't talk about him much.
No, he's pretty much like what do you call it, like band.
He was a badass.
Hey y'all, just a quick announcement. I'm 9 subs away. From
the community wall. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it.
But now we can't leave out Eddie Guerrero though.
Eddie Guerrero's he's a pretty good wrestler. But you want to know who's one of my favorites? Rey Mysterio Jr.
Well, Eddie Guerrero is part of this year's WWE 2K game because the star of it is Rey Mysterio. So their matches on their little fight they had over Dominic.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
So both of them are actually key parts of this year's game.
But when I was an asshole tennis player, I modeled myself after Mr. Perfect.
Kurt Hennig.
Oh, Mr. Perfect. I remember him.
That dickhead smile he would do, that I'm better than
you.
That's me.
Yo, do y'all remember Jerry the King Lawler?
Yes, that's a Memphian.
That's the real Memphis Hall of Famer, not Jeff Jarrett.
Why do y'all hate?
Hey, listen. Double J Jeff Jarrett is one of he's on my top 5 straight up.
Snore.
He is the shit. He's better than Roddy Piper and Bill Dundee.
Jeff Jarrett's guitar is more of a Hall of Famer than Jeff Jarrett, and more interesting.
Without him, the guitar would be irrelevant. Slap nuts. That was classic, and he had a hot bitch with big titties.
That ended up being Stone Cold's ex-wife.
It happened. How many wives in WWE haven't been tossed and flipped around?
Well, Mark Merrill's ex-wife is now Brock Lesnar's wife.
Yes, it happens to all of them. All of them wives have been flipped around. Terry Reynolds done married several motherfuckers.
Well, it's kind of an incestuous business because you're only around each other.
Yep.
So it makes sense.
That's true too, yeah.
But Paige is like, bitch. And then she got all that work done. It's like, oh, sweetie, you're so fine. What happened?
Paige went full-fledged porno.
Oh, I praise the Lord that thing came out. Oh my God.
She got several, dude. She has several.
I have the whole 40-minute compilation, sir.
She got the solo judge. I don't like the one with her and Xavier Woods and the other guy.
I don't either.
Yeah. They're stiff, but her solo judge.
Bomb. Thank you, Jesus. White Jesus.
And we've been derailed again. That's how we do it. Joy, you gonna come back and cry some more?
No, we finna get back on the topic. We finna get back on the topic.
Okay, I'm out. See you guys.
But now the question I was going to ask you, Trey, I was going to ask you the same questions. When did you realize that you wanted to actually be in a full business / effing relationship with Joy?
I guess when she understood the plan, when she understood the business plan, I was like, okay.
And what is this business plan? What is this infamous business plan? I'm being nosy now.
It's just I told her what I was trying to do. I pointed out why it would be successful. I based off what I'm doing now and people fucking going crazy, and I was just like, I need a woman there to balance me out. And so this is where you come in. And I told her, yeah, it's gonna be some days and people gonna hate us, but if they hate us, that means we're doing something right. And she was like, I don't know, nigga. I don't know, nigga. And then she just was watching and she was like, oh shit, this nigga is on to something. And so from there, it went down.
Mm-hmm. So is that true, Joy? Is that how it really went down?
Yeah, that's how it went. 'Cause he wouldn't listen to me because I was already knee deep in this shit. And I didn't want people bothering him. And I didn't want people bothering nobody. Because people are ignorant. And I just didn't like it. So,
Mm-hmm. And here we are right now.
But I understood the assignment, so it's part of the job. That's what it's just like. I was like, if you don't want to be, I was like, if you don't want nobody to talk about you, just cut YouTube off. Don't be a public figure,
Well, yeah, that is a very true statement. Very
because
true.
ain't nobody talking about the garbage man.
I'll take your advice.
Dave Singer.
Bang, bang.
But yeah, that's very true. Very true. Very true statement. Yep. Yeah, even with you on Rushan, you getting into your YouTube content creator career now, so
I
you
mean,
feel
I wouldn't
start
say
getting it all.
I'm getting to the momentum of things, But
Hmm.
Oh,
this was
the haters come with it now, nigga.
Oh yeah,
Everybody ain't
that's what
gonna
I'm
love you.
saying. Yeah.
It's gonna be some nigga be like, nigga, fuck your comic book shit. I can do
uh
it better.
yeah. I mean, like I'm having fun doing this though. Like I'm actually genuinely having fun. Like tomorrow, I'm interviewing spider black spider guy advice.
All of us are having fun doing this shit, but everybody got to give their opinion about what they think is going on.
Not
Hmm.
Yeah,
me. I'm
no,
out.
that's true. That's true. But I'm not even like popular like that. I mean, like nobody really knows who I am.
Oh,
Sir,
it don't matter, bro.
that's how all of us started, sir.
Yep. It don't matter.
I wasn't shit when I used to be on Kevin and Sale's show. He wasn't shit either. We were both coming up at the same time.
Who rode the wave with you, Trey?
Gabe, Gabe saw me on Tommy and was like, "Who is this weird Memphis nigga?" And here we are.
Yep. But yeah, I
State
mean you.
gang at its finest.
Yeah, I mean you kind of, dude. You kind of dealt with a little bit of it last week when that troll came up on your panel talking noise.
Um, yo, I had a few trolls came by. Um, but yeah, I'm a troll
can,
myself. I go to other panels. I be trolling people too. So I kind of get the gist on how to deal with trolls. I try not to
can
engage
you,
into their trollness.
are you, can you drop your link in the chat, Rush?
For the
Uh,
Labudo Network. Hold on, I'll find it because he
Mm-hmm.
sent me a
The
link for his
Budo.
show tonight.
yeah. Give her that thumbnail I sent you earlier, Trey.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one with Cyclops.
Well, no, I'm gonna share the whole channel. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna share the link for the
So
entire
how do you
channel.
guys feel like, because Jim Carrey spoke out and they're making this out of a black and white thing now?
Well, what did Jim Carrey
I
say?
think
Jim
they
Carrey said
saying,
Will
what if,
Smith was wrong and he gonna sue Will Smith. I don't know how he gonna sue Will Smith,
I hope he does. Fuck Will.
no,
said
what
that
I'm saying is that black people, if that was a white person, they're pretty much making this a black and white issue all over
Nah, I know what you're
who
saying.
making a black and white issue?
It it's true though. Like
content creators.
if a white dude came up and slapped Chris Rock, it would have been like a serious matter. But
Mm-hmm.
because Will did it, like he's not, like nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
So they are right about that.
And so now that Jim Carrey is saying it's sickening and he need to sue and blase blase,
Yeah,
they're
no,
like, oh, they making it say what?
I feel what Jim Carrey is saying. Like
I said it before
Mm-hmm.
they
Jim Carrey though.
they need some repercussions for Will, man, because you know what like this is the new trend now. Like every sucker that's dating a girl or married to a female is gonna feel obligated to raise the bar on what Will did. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's gonna be a new trend. It's a new trend now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Everybody ain't gonna be Chris Rock, y'all. Y'all carry that trend on if y'all
hmm
want to.
that's what I'm
Everybody ain't gonna be
saying.
Chris Rock.
You know,
Exactly.
But I
and
said the
and
same shit though. Jim
and and
Carrey
and,
said.
and not to disparage Chris Rock's character, but you know he's a great comedian. You know, and he has a lot of self restraint and self discipline not to react in a
Yes,
violent
he's a
manner
better
the way
man than
that
me. I've been
Will
saying it for
did.
3 days. I've been saying for 3 days he's a better man than me because I wouldn't have been able to hold my emotions in check. I would have been part of the nigga moment because they would have said Trey cut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
But these are the dangers of having a unhealthy emotional attachment with a female. You tend to do sucker shit, and Will Smith is a perfect example of being a sucker, doing sucker shit. You're
Trey would have hit that nigga with a teleprompter.
Too
But
man.
honest.
my thing is, at the end of the day, they said that this is a white, excuse my French, in this situation. That everything that happened with Tupac at the Source Awards. I'm gonna keep bringing this up. What happened at the Source Awards? They accepted his award, saying that he wasn't in the building, he wasn't there, and he was still in the back. But because of everything that had happened between the situation, they rather just said, you know what, we're going to accept this award on his behalf,
The
even though he
Black
was sitting in the
Awards,
back.
the Black Awards understand diffusing nigga moments. You don't let them stay in there after they just caused the scene. You just don't. You don't even let
And then
niggas
you
in there.
got
The niggas in
then
but
you
listen,
got
in the club, if you get to fighting, what happens? They put both of y'all ass out. Y'all don't get to don't one person get to stay in there. Both of y'all got to go.
But then you
Truthfully,
got to look at the division of it all now, because they making a division. Because anybody that's speaking out against Will Smith right now, like the certain um, actors are saying, yeah, because somebody said, shit, this Jerry Springer now. They didn't turn the Oscars to Jerry Springer. You
uh,
got actors saying these things, and they're gonna be mad. Hey, is that mad?
yeah,
Yeah.
All we
Hey,
need is PMP, and we got the whole fucking main crew.
Steak Gang.
I mean,
What
I'm,
Rush say? Steak Gang.
yo, I think all of us went through that when it first came out because even if you were sitting there analyzing it and you came out with your own opinion, you were still getting trashed because you're not looking at it as the majority. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? We stuck in a serious mind fuck. You know what I'm saying when we do that shit because right now I think that our minds are being used again, just like they've been trying to use us for the last 5 or 6 years. Will Smith, I believe, set this up to cause some shit. I'm starting to look at it totally different from when it first happened. Because none of this shit is making sense. Why are all these people who's irrelevant even speaking on it? You know what I'm saying? It's like they're trying to brainwash us into a narrative again.
I
And,
sent
and basically
straight.
we're killing this dude's career by even speaking on it negatively.
I mean, of course, you know everybody want to know what self-talk got to say about this shit.
No, I'm not. Nobody's talking. Trey, you need to move on.
No,
Sometime grow up.
no. I'm
No,
saying
hold on. Let me say something.
everybody
I'm about
has
to
a
say
voice
something.
now. That's why everybody is saying it. I'm saying everybody has a voice now, so everybody can give their opinion on it.
But should
Okay,
everybody
well,
be
I was
marked
about
for
to
the same
say
weight of the
they
same drum?
they got a video. This is what I'm saying. Thank you, Trey, for your commentary. What they doing? I think they are trying to sabotage Will Smith's career because at the end of the day, out the blue, a whole video was put out from November with Will Smith at a conference with little kids showing them how to do a fake slap. I
Will
sent it to
Smith would
Trey. Trey
sabotage
was
his own career.
what I'm saying is nobody's talking about self talking. Nobody's talking about the Kwame. I'm saying at the end of the
Neither.
day,
I said
whatever
Will
the
sab.
fuck is going on, Trey, whatever's going on, they're trying to get Will Smith. It's like it's dumb shit. They even got a video where fucking Chris Rock was playing as Will Smith's girlfriend in fucking
Yes, on Fresh
what's
Prince
that
of Bel
show?
Air. Fresh Prince of Bel
I'm
Air.
like,
Oh,
bruh,
that's
y'all
right. He
gotta
was on
leave
the
me
episode.
alone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, leave me alone, G. Like, y'all need to go on
I,
somewhere.
I
Like,
think
this is stupid.
I think it's deeper and deeper than we think it is. I think it got
Of
something to do
course
with
it is.
I think it got something to do with economics and all kind of shit. How much royalties is this dude collecting off all these movies and shit in Hollywood? Hollywood is going broke, whether you know it or not. They part of California, and it's like they forcing us to hate them. Even when you see people who shouldn't speak on them, like Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. Smith, who y'all say Jim Carrey. I mean, yeah, Jim Carrey can speak on him. He's an actor. You know what I'm saying?
And
But
a
when you talk,
comedian
but
that
when you
Yeah,
see,
I
worked with,
can't
yeah.
speak on him, but I did because said I don't hate the nigga. I just said he was wrong for smacking that man.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, and then Will Packer is, he did, what he did? He did all those little nigga movies. He did the movie, the Tyler Perry movies, How Many Times You Got Married, and all that goofy movies that they do, because I don't really watch them black movies like that. But Will Packer is the one who produced and the Grammys, Oscars. So when they end up talking to him, he was like, "Man, let the drama be. We'll get over it." So I'm like, "So is this all a play?"
it's a play to get us to move. They out to control us. If we jump on the side that everybody's talking about, you know what I'm saying? This dude is going to end up getting canceled.
Well,
You
he
know what I'm
did
saying?
it to himself. Nobody told him to smack this man.
But
If
why?
somebody
That's
did
true.
come to him, if somebody came to him with the plan and said, "Let's do this," he had
What
the option to say
what you call
no.
what you call right now? All we doing is assuming because really nobody sat down with Will and asked him what happened.
We saw him smack him.
So basically, we killing this man's career off our assumptions just by
No,
putting this shit
we
in the
no,
airwaves.
we
We
saw
we
him,
repeating we
sir,
repeating what other stars are doing.
sir.
We
Are
repeating the
you
same thing they doing instead of looking at this logically.
mad? Logically, what happened was this grown man walked up on national TV in front of an audience of millions of people and smacked somebody. And then he walked back to his seat and he started cursing. He did that.
I know that. I mean,
If
I'm
the
glad he
Grammys came to him and said, "Will, here's a publicity stunt, let's do this," he had the choice to
But
say no
let
because he,
I'm,
he could have said, "I don't want black people to seem like savages on national television."
Especially on the night where I'm supposed to win my first
I
Best
mean,
Actor award.
take it from a dude who sat in the principal's office like every day about for fighting. I know that Will was wrong, but still, to me, it looked like something deeper. It don't look like he was under his control. It looked like they sent him out there to do that. And why did Denzel tell him what he told him before this happened? You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
Okay, can
Denzel
I
told
can
him
I
that afterwards.
Matt, hold on. Trey, hold on. Matt, Trey, hold
Yes,
on.
ma'am.
Of course somebody told him to do it. He didn't do that shit on his own.
The devil told
And
him to
just
do it.
like we were just talking about, no, just like we was talking about the wrestling and everything else that's going on, motherfuckers do shit controlled out of money and whatever the fuck they already been under control under for the last 15,000 years. They've been fucking with these people.
Now, last night,
You're under
we,
contract, you under contract. Period.
last night we
Y'all want
was
to
talking
claim that
about
a
it,
nigga that's
right?
67 that's wrestling? Oh well, get your ass out there and wrestle, my nigga. You signed this contract.
He owns the company, ma'am.
Period.
That's what you fail to
That's
realize. I
fine. They
said that
they
nigga
they
owned
keep
the company.
it's a lot of people that said that they own companies and they still don't
Oh
own the companies.
God! Wait a minute. How you jump from Will Smith back to Vince McMahon? And what does that
Go
have to
ahead,
do
Matt.
with?
Finish
And what
saying
does
what
that
you
have to
saying.
do with Will smacking a nigga.
Which called I don't know Will. I don't know what he was thinking, but from what everybody else is saying, I'm not going with what everybody else is saying. I don't think Jada sent him up there. When you look at that video, even the dark skinned woman that was sitting beside Will Smith was shocked.
Lupita.
Lapita.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
no.
was shocked.
Now she was shocked
Hold
when
on,
he
money boy.
started cussing.
No,
She
Let
was
him
shocked when he
finish. Let
started
him
cussing.
finish, Trey.
Hold on, money. She never looked back at Jada. Now she would have to turn her head to look back at Jada. People is not analyzing the video. They just going off of what they think they seeing at first. No, sit there and look at the video. That dude got up on his own recognizant. If I say the word right, if I didn't, fuck it. But
Recognizance.
but I think he got
Yes,
up on his own and did that shit. Jada did not send him up there. So what the hell was he thinking? And what made him do this? Because he made all of us look bad for a reason. He sat out there and spoke up on black women, the same thing they doing in politics now, trying to put the women in front. That's why this shit look like a fucking setup.
Mm-hmm.
And that come from looking at the news and just saying, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna look at everything openly.
I
I'm
don't
not
care.
just gonna
I
follow
don't
the
care
narrative.
why he did it. That nigga was wrong.
He was dead wrong, but Chris deserved it because when these people tried to do a
I,
boycott,
I,
you got up in front of
sir,
these white people and you got them suck they fucking dick. You did exactly what
sir,
you wanted them to
Ooh,
do and call Will and
snap.
Jada out.
sir. Well, if that's the case, then aren't Will and Jada sellouts for being there 6 years later? Why they changed their mind?
I said it on
Why did they end their boycott?
which call I said it on the
They
video
ended
last
it because
night,
he won an award.
which tomorrow I'm premiering it. I said it last night. Tomorrow night I'm premiering the video, which called I mean, if that was the case, he had at least 5 years to whip this dude's ass.
My point exactly.
You know what I'm saying? See, you never let people finish and let them get everything out. I was going there. You know what I'm saying? Which go. But to me, that's what I would have did it for because you spoke on it again after you did that shit 5 years ago in front of all these fucking white folks after they tried to make a stand for the culture.
Sir, first of all, that boycott was dumb as hell.
Not the Will and Jada though. And you
Okay,
still
but everybody don't have to agree with Will and Jada. Everybody don't have to agree with them. And again, if the boycott was if that was so sincere to them, what's changed in 6 years to make them come back now?
hell if I know. When you find that out, man, we need to go live.
Nothing. I'm saying it's bullshit. That man didn't fucking sell out, and they weren't serious about a boycott because they there in the Academy Awards ain't changed they shit because it still took 6 years for Will to win a damn award, and he been acting in movies for the past 6 years. He's just now winning one.
I think Will is more of a sellout, especially if he did this for political power to help a political movement.
I got to be one of them people that got to keep pointing out because Joy brought it to my attention. This was the first ever all black produced show, and they pulled this shit. So everybody involved in producing what we saw was black, from the makeup to the person that ran the teleprompter to everything was all black. And this is what we do. I don't give a fuck what Will was going through. This is what we do. At a show that we said needed to include us. That's why they were boycotting, because they said the show was too white.
Yep, that is true.
You let niggas in, they get to fight.
Can't make jokes anymore.
It's too white and got everybody worrying about a fucking boycott instead of teaching the history of what the Oscar is.
No, that was Will and Jada wanting to do the boycott.
Yeah, that was them. They didn't want to start that.
Well, it wasn't even Will. It wasn't even Will. It was Jada. Will wasn't part of it. It was just Jada.
What I'm trying to say is, why are they making a fuss over something that's already theirs? Oscar's name is Patah. Patah Hotep. You know what the hell I'm talking about, money. God daggone, you too, Urban. Daggone, that statue, that symbol is already ours and it's been ours for a couple of 1,000 years. And now you get it special just because you act a certain way. That's bullshit. They need to fuck around and teach our people correctly instead of sitting here worrying about a fucking boycott about some shit that's already ours.
But you were just defending that boycott. And second of all,
No, I wasn't.
that is a.
I said that's why I would have hit
You
Chris.
called Chris a
If that was,
sellout because he made a joke about them boycotting.
that don't take away that he was up there bootlicking and got daggone buck dancing for the fucking crackers for something black folks were trying to do. At that time, they was trying to make a movement. They was trying to get black folks
It was
into the
one
image.
person.
But
But
still,
why?
he got up
But
there
why?
in front of the
Why
same
keep arguing?
people and insulted these people.
Why keep fighting white people and begging them to allow us into their shit when we could just start our own?
They're the ones that have to greenlight it.
Start your own black Oscars.
They can't, man. They some dumbass Negroes. I mean, for real. That goes for the NBA, the NFL.
So we're gonna celebrate them boycotting it. If we're too dumb to do our own shit, so we're gonna say the next best thing is to boycott their shit, and all black people should go along with it. Because if not, we're a bootlicker.
I already had jumped ship. I didn't believe the hype.
But you calling my guy a bootlicker for getting paid to do the award show.
Still, I didn't fall for the boycott, but still, I wouldn't have did what Chris did. That's saying like you and Joy got there gonna want to boycott the shit, and I get up in front of the same millions of people and insult y'all.
We wouldn't be mad at you for getting your money. If we didn't like the joke, we'll call you behind the scenes, be like, "Fuck you, nigga. You need to give us some money for that, bro. Or whoop your ass." But other than that, they're still not gonna call you a bootlicker.
But we don't know if that happened.
Chris Rock did. Why was Chris Rock supposed to turn down doing the show? Because Jada said she want to boycott it.
So basically, you would have did the Steve Harvey. You would have did the same. You would have did the same thing Chris did. Fuck
so
it,
you know, I'm one of them.
It ain't about your integrity. It ain't about your integrity. It's about your money.
I'm one of them niggas that do shit to piss people off, and that's not an integrity issue because I don't have to agree with your boycott.
I would not have did that to my enemy on a
stage. Did you agree with? Okay. Did you agree with the? Let me ask you a question. Did you agree with the 90-day Gucci boycott that T.I. and other blacks suggested?
No.
No one went on a boycott.
Okay, so why the fuck do we have to agree with Jada saying boycott the Grammys? They so white. Yes, they're white because it's theirs.
So you would have got on stage and did that in front of millions of people. That's what I'm getting at. He did
I
that.
What do you mean? I would have
hosted the same show.
Would I have gotten on stage and hosted it?
In front of a bigger audience.
He just presented an award.
So would I have gotten on stage and hosted the show that Jada said she wanted to boycott? Yes, because I was already booked to host it before Jada came out with her boycott. So I'm supposed to just break my contract and say, nah, I don't want to host it no more because Jada said so.
And you would have threw shots too.
It's my job. I threw shots at everybody.
That's not the point. I would have had to skip them on that one.
I threw shots at everybody. That was a trending topic. Why would you not touch a trending topic? That was a trending topic. The Oscars so white. Chris heard the jokes that were going on before he went on. The week leading up to the damn awards, he heard all the shit they were saying. A great comedian is going to touch on what's relevant, especially when you're involved.
I mean, but that's our problem in the world today. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're not showing nobody no fucking respect at all.
We don't need comedians. Comedians need to be canceled. Gabe, bye. You gotta go, Gabe.
I'm not a comedian. I'm not gonna put it out there. I said I've done comedy.
Nope, you're going, Gabe. Bye.
What, grammar jokes? Too much?
You're not protected, sir. We can't do comedy.
I know I'm not protected.
I gotta get off YouTube too since we can't do comedy.
Can I say something?
To me, it just looks like there's people that you make a joke and people fly off the handle because they're emotional faggots.
Dang, Gabe.
Dun, dun, dun.
Damn, Joey, I backed you up.
I just want to tell Urban, I like that thumbnail, Urban. I like the thumbnail.
Which one?
I look cute.
Oh, that pic?
The one you got to...
Urban, those are not the pictures I sent you at all, sir.
Yeah.
Show lazy ass.
Joy.
I sent him 2 pictures to merge together and make a damn thumbnail. He didn't do it with his lazy ass. He got all that fucking equipment, but you can't make a thumbnail.
This one looks infamous.
But ma'am, he was lazy.
This one looks infamous.
He lazy. He went and stole it off your page instead of merging the two pictures together that I sent him.
Then he gonna send the worst pictures.
You know what?
Oh,
That's
I
a
can
lie.
believe you. I
First of
can believe
all,
you, Urban.
first of
I can
all,
believe you.
no. First of all, Joy, here's the picture that I sent him is my avatar, and then I sent him the picture that's shown a lot in your intro.
And them
I like
pictures.
this picture
On your
because it looks
intro, the
infamous.
picture is up there with you with your little pouty face and the purse on. That picture that's all through your intro, he gonna say that's the worst picture. I see the shade, Urban. Joy drag him because he just said that's one of your worst pictures.
That is
Drag
not
him.
It
what I
probably
said.
is. Shit. I
It's
That
in
don't
is not
your
know.
what I
intro.
said. I said I didn't want to use them pictures
I
because it
don't know. I
had
just
y'all
like the
separated.
thumbnail he used.
Yeah, that's why I chose it. It
I
was
just like.
perfect. It was
You
perfect
chose
for the
it because you
conversation.
lazy. You chose it because you're lazy,
No,
sir.
because
No,
I
he
didn't want to
And you
use
chose
them
did
it
not feel
pictures.
like
in
making a
in a
thumbnail.
no in the real world in the back of the people's mind. You can see you in the background looking like you just talking shit. I'm like, I'm trying to take a picture. God damn, you just in
You
the
know what?
background like
I'm gonna
you just
have to
look
merge
like you
this.
fucking up some
I'm,
shit.
Then,
I'm gonna have
then
to
on
take the pictures I did and merge it together since
the,
Urban was too lazy to do it.
then the picture, it looks so powerful and inspiring.
That's gonna be our thumbnail for our show we did earlier. I'm gonna merge our picture together and start using it.
This is gonna send me two pictures. I like,
Yeah,
hey, I
I
got
said
some
I
pictures
like this
together.
picture. I was like, where he find this
He
picture
did,
at?
yeah, this nigga just lazy. He didn't know. He like,
I like, I
shoot,
like,
fuck this.
I
I'm gonna
like
find
Trey.
one with them together.
I like Trey. Y'all got any pictures? Sure, this dude gonna send me two pictures of y'all separate. I like, what the hell's wrong with him?
Put them together, nigga.
I ain't
All
putting it
that
together.
equipment, you don't know how to Photoshop.
Not all the time. 2 + 2 = 4, bro.
You don't know how to photo. Yes, it does. I
First
don't
of
know what
all,
world you live in. In every language, in every
First
culture,
of
two
all,
plus two equals four.
Trey is ugly and he's skinny. So he needs to mind his business.
The fuck?
Talking about my work, and I
I
do
seen
know
this
how to.
picture. I was
I
at
do know how to
work
put the
when
pictures together. I
I was
just
at
want
work
to.
when I seen this shit. I was like, this looks so infamous. This looks so I don't know, it just looks so powerful. It's like, oh
So
my
yeah,
god,
it
it's
look
like,
powerful. It look like y'all Jay-Z and Beyonce.
oh child.
Ah,
You know you gonna have them people going crazy. She ugly. She skinny. She dark. You know them folks gonna have a whole field day. I just have to
she
Oh,
got
interrupt y'all. Hey,
blemishes.
Gabe. I got blemishes.
Yeah, so how quick a year in YouTube goes though? Because I was just listening back to that Tommy Jack, and I was like, I don't beef. I got a no respond rule. I'm the clapback king now. That shit went out the window.
I was
How
about to get
quick
ready to put that in the
time
chat. So I like,
changes.
man, how times changed.
Right, but then again, a lot of shit stays the same. Time
Mm-mm-mm.
changes, but a lot of shit stays the same.
so I realize I'm like the Bagger Vance of these YouTube clicks. I show up, it starts popping, takes off, and then after a year, I just need to walk away.
Okay, put niggas on. Guys say I put you bitches on.
I've helped out.
Mhm.
I'm the glue of this shit.
It wasn't me. You guys did it. It's just I
But
threw in little things in there.
but now back to why I'm mad though. I'm hey man, I'm the cool though, bro. If it came between me choosing my job that I have to do at the Oscars versus listening to Jada, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do my job because Jada is just one person, and on top of that, it ain't like that. Jada created a whole full-fledged movement like Harriet Tubman or somebody prior before boycotting. It is
She
something
ran a
she just
Twitter
decided to
movement.
do.
That's not the
Right, a
point.
Twitter movement.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck Jada.
That's not the point. The dude spoke out a damn turn.
Hey, my G, she embarrassed Will at the red table, bruh. Fuck Jada.
several
Man,
times.
that's 3-4 years later. He
Don't matter.
was
She
talking
was
about
still the
he was talking
same
about the
bitch.
boycott.
Will didn't say, but again, Will didn't say this. She did. The female spoke up, not the man.
Exactly.
He didn't co-sign that shit.
Now, next weekend he
That's
smacked
why the
somebody
joke
else.
wasn't about Will.
Can we
That's
say
why the
he's
joke
going
was
off?
about her. He said, Jada, you wasn't invited. Will always invited to that motherfucker, whether he ain't nominated or not Jada.
They always talking about when a woman fed up, but what about when a man is fed up? What if this will turn into a habit? He
Well, you
just
know
smacking
what?
people who disrespected him.
I forgot. Man is a Kwame Brown fan, and he always running around talking about punching people teeth down their throat. So he's staying with Will right now.
I'm with Will.
What you call? I mean, he's dead.
He with Will now.
I mean, what you call? Let me clear the air. Let me clear the air.
You with Will now.
What I'm saying is, Will was dead wrong, but Chris Rock deserved it for what he did to me because that was a backstabbing move he did on the stage in 2016.
What did he
That's
do
just
to
to me.
you?
He didn't do nothing to me. I'm just saying, from my opinion. From my opinion, that was a bad move. On street rules, that was some fucked up shit you did and you need to get dealt with. You shouldn't have spoke on it. You should have shut the fuck up being a black man, did your fucking job, and went home. You didn't have to bring me up. You didn't have to do all that shit. You didn't have to say disrespectful shit about my woman, even though she do what she do. We already
He didn't. He
But
said, you boycotting is like me boycotting Rihanna panties. I wasn't invited.
Hold on, what block and hood are y'all from for real? Because
North Memphis, Chelsea and Breedlove, Northwood Apartments, Dixie Homes.
Now, if a dude
South
trying to make a
Dallas,
move,
Oak Cliff, homie.
if a dude trying to bust a move and you got another man out there speaking against that shit, and it ain't his fucking place, ain't he supposed to get dealt with a scene? But the thing is, he didn't see him. He waited 5 years later for some
Not if he's a
G.I. Jane
comedian.
joke.
He could have seen him in 5 years, though, bro. They circles are small.
That comedian
Will
shit is
own
a
Jets.
scapegoat. That comedian shit is a scapegoat right now. Fuck
It
that.
was a joke, though, but he literally was up there in a comedian as a comedian. He is Chris Rock. What is Chris Rock known for? Telling motherfucking jokes.
He could have skipped over it.
This is the point that I made too. All right. Do you know Chris Rock is a comedian? So let's say in the same scenario, you went to Wildin' Out, you get front row seats. No one get aware of these fools about roasting. Go sit up there in the front row, and they start talking about your girl. So what you gonna do? You gonna get mad because they talking about the girl? Who fault is that? That's y'all for buying the front row tickets.
Man, you guys are just trying to make me
No
wrong.
one getting well.
You guys are just trying to make me wrong.
That's what they're about.
Because going to a show at Wild 'N Out, those guys did not know me 5 years ago to speak on me and my damn woman and the moves we were trying to make. This is a one-time event. This dude has been known to throw shots, and I don't know if it hit the fan then, but to me, that would have been the last straw. Even if I let it go, if he still would have said something to push the button, he would have got punched in the mouth.
Bro, Chris Rock those shots at everyone. Everyone. I don't know why I want people trying to make it just personal between him and Will.
Joy, am I talking from outer space? You from Compton, Cali. You from Cali. Am I talking from outer space? Or is that how niggas shit roll?
This fool said you from Compton out of space. No, but I feel you though, but
Look, I'm not speaking for right or wrong.
what,
I'm
Urban?
speaking
Because
from
y'all not hearing what he's saying though.
Yes, but what I'm saying is I'm speaking from coming from funny. Jokes come from the same birth. You don't know if it's going to be a good one or a bad one until you deliver them.
Wrong
and then
time,
there's
wrong moment, wrong show.
Intent versus impact. I think Chris's intent was to be funny, but the impact was different.
And he even said it
well,
when
like
he
I
saw
said
it. When
earlier,
he saw
because
it fell flat, he said, "Oh, that was a nice one, y'all." He started the joke off with "I love you, Jada."
The soften the blow.
But I'm gonna say this, coming from I'm coming from the experience that I worked literally with a comedian day in and day out.
And then
I don't think what happened with you said what?
And then got worked by the comedian. Didn't you say you went out with one?
Oh my goodness.
You got worked by the comedian. You worked with him and then you got worked by him.
That was a
Man,
joke.
Moneyboy, go
man,
slap
he
Gabe.
tore that puss up.
Moneyboy, go
Why didn't
slap Gabe.
Jada smack him? Jada was
No, I
offended. Why
don't think
didn't she
that.
smack
Oh
him?
my God.
She Joy
Okay, so
Gabe.
I can't say what I want to say because I'm not. That's not what I'm saying.
He
Because at
made a
the end of the
joke.
day,
I forgot
in
comedians are
LA,
canceled, Gabe.
yeah, because
I'm
no,
canceled.
because I don't understand that you guys don't. Y'all don't get it. I worked when comedy was like mainstream in LA, from the Hollywood casino to the LA comedy set, all of that. So for what Will did was like, I get where Matt is coming from with this whole respect people, but it's like, you
It's
gotta
jokes,
grow up a
bruh.
little bit because of Cat Williams got canceled. Well, not canceled, but they tried to get on his head top when he said something about Hispanics a couple of years ago. That's when the first cancellation started. It didn't start with no jokes and people running up on stages. It started right then. And oh, what was Steinfeld dude
Kramer.
said some- Kramer
Kramer was on stage
started
calling
then.
folk nigger. But man, I got you. I'll
Yeah,
get more
started
personal.
then.
Man, I'll get more personal with you. It- it's no Tommy was against Jada and her boy the Oscar so white. Do you consider him a bootlegger? Because you know, if Tommy was asked to host that motherfucker, he would have, and he would have made the same joke.
If he was the host and he would have made the same joke, then yeah.
He did. He was against Jada.
Which not no, you said if he was the host of the show. I don't care what he did on his show, but if he was the host of the show in front of the same millions of people and did that crap after they tried to make a move, then he's a sellout ass nigga. That's just my opinion.
But y'all do realize that they hire these comedians to say the most
Yes,
They they
things to
they
these.
I
they
Like
have
that's
understand
not
it.
the first
but,
time that happened where a
but
joke didn't
he
go
got a
over. I
choice.
was just talking to Moneyboy about this. Like this is not the first time a joke and everybody in the crowd was like, ah, nah, they're like too soon, not funny. And the person was like, okay, never mind, never mind. Moving on. He's not the first one to do it. So why today is like the day that everybody have? Today is Mad Day, and no pun intended to Mad Militant in his name, but today is Mad Day that everybody is mad that he said it for that reason. Like, bruh, come on,
I'm,
G.
I'm I'm not mad that he's saying it. I'm saying the situation. You know what I'm saying? As far as if you already know we don't know where their mind frame is at from that time. You know what I'm saying? And how they affected them. You know what
What
I'm
was
saying?
y'all sensitivity when old boy was going through cancer and he did 5 movies,
Who?
5
Who?
movies. Chadwick,
I don't watch movies. I don't know. I'm done. I've been done with
come
Hollywood
on,
for over
G.
15
Now you
years.
at.
No bullshit.
Come on, G. This man did. He
So if
did
you don't
five
watch
movies
movies, why do
and
you
got
care about the
nominated for Oscars, and he died from cancer and didn't tell nobody about it.
man?
Oh,
If you don't watch movies, why do you care if the Oscars are boycotted because they so white?
I didn't say I care. Y'all saying I care. All I did was put
You
out there the
called a person
situation.
a bootlicker because they went against the boycott, and you said you don't watch movies.
and let's not forget too that they was up here talking about uh Chad too. Talking about he was looking skinny and anorexia and all this stuff too, not knowing this situation.
Facts. Thank you. That was on his head top. I even was in the background like, oh shit, he lost a lot of weight. But I
Norm
didn't know what
Macdonald
he
didn't
was
tell
going
anybody.
through.
Well,
Norm died.
let me clear the record again. I was not for the boycott. I was not against the boycott. That was their move. But if I'm sitting here on the outside looking at the situation, this dude spoke against a move that they was trying to do in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? And they basically bitched him out. He deserved to get punched 5 years ago. That's all I'm saying.
In other words, Matt saying that he does up here to clout.
Man said he choosing violence. Fuck that.
So, man, you saying that comedians can't just make jokes about nothing?
If you
Because
think
I ain't
he
gonna
choosing
lie.
violence,
Which call? Now say it like
If
if it
she,
if which
if
call
if
if it
the
was you,
if
if it was you and Moneyboy tried to do the same thing, and a comedian got up on stage and make a joke about you, you don't know if they friends or not. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes or whatever, this is just a comedian up there talking shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how offended they was back then. You don't know how much of it carried on and now. You see, that's the evil
okay,
ass
okay,
woman.
okay, okay,
You
okay.
know what I'm saying?
Back then, 2016. Hold on. 2016. The joke he made was, "Oh, Jada Pickett, she boycotting the Oscars. She wasn't even invited." So that's a fit. So you mad about that, G?
and not only was that a joke, that was true. She
It was a
wasn't
true
invited.
statement.
That was a true
She
statement.
ain't been in
Because
no movies to be
but
invited.
but being black person and they was trying to get black folks to boycott, even though
Oh,
I didn't agree with it.
Several black people
oh
were there,
God.
my G.
I mean,
Denzel was there, my G.
I can gladly say that
Nobody
I could be
boycotted
wrong.
but Jada,
You
who
know what I'm
wasn't
saying? I
invited.
could be wrong, but I would have handled the situation different when he spoke in 2016
Man,
because he didn't have no place to do that. I don't give a fuck
man,
how
It's
much he get paid.
jokes.
You
man.
know,
Let
You
me tell you,
don't do you ever
Joy.
watch the
Wait,
roast?
Joy,
Hold on,
Joy,
Trey. Hold on,
Oscar be
Okay,
Trey.
paying
Hold
for
Joy.
on.
his hospital bills.
Do you ever
Joy.
watch the Comedy
God
Central
damn it.
roast? They
Yeah,
have Comedy Central roast where they roast the shit. Like they tell all your darkest secrets.
That's
The
not a real
niggas
Man,
that
roast.
you think that's your best friend is gonna tell you that, yeah, I seen him in the room
man.
with a
Point blank.
16-year-old.
Man, here's the thing. In 2016, no black people boycotted the Oscars except for Jada, who wasn't invited. Everybody else went.
I understood that. I was watching.
So what did Chris Rock do wrong when Jada was the only person that boycotted? No, like you mad at this nigga for taking a job and making a joke, but you not mad
I
at
didn't
all the
say
black
I was. I
celebrities that
didn't
were
say
in
I
the
was mad. Y'all got to
with
stop doing that
all
to
this.
folks.
Okay, well, not
Stop doing that
mad.
to folks.
Well, you're criticizing this man by calling him a bootlicker. You're disparaging him.
Exactly, it was a criticism.
That's worse
I'm
than
allowed to
being mad at
criticize.
him.
I'm
You're
allowed to
Well,
be.
disparaging him.
well, Trey, I'm gonna let Mad talk. I'm not gonna, cause everybody got their own perception of what's going on. So I'm not gonna discourage him for what he's saying. I say what I have to say. He might have another insight on this shit. Cause what I
I'm not
saw
discouraging
in
him.
well, hold on, in 1999, I seen a video of Sean Wayne's doing parody of Chris Rock getting slapped on stage.
Hmm.
So I'm just thinking all of this shit is a reenactment. Reenactment. I'm saying that right, y'all?
A reenactment to make niggas look bad.
Don't ask me.
Yes. And then I just saw another video where fucking Will Smith
Okay, like my
was
folk ain't never
teaching
did this shit. Thank God.
was teaching
White power.
in November 2021. He was at a conference where he was teaching in a teaching you what do you call that? He was teaching the little boy how to slap.
Yeah, I seen that video.
So I'm just like, you watching that? This is Entertainment Tonight pulling this shit up, not regular YouTubers. Entertainment Tonight is pulling up all the shit that Will did from when he was on fucking Arsenio Hall.
which
Like
which makes it even look
they
even more
pulling up
odd.
his shit. So it's almost like they trying to put his ass in a Dulo twist.
And we
Like,
helping.
bruh,
That's what I'm
either
saying. We
y'all
should
want
pull
this
back.
nigga in the Dulo twist or y'all just want to stop fucking with him.
They trying to do this for a reason.
All
We
I
ain't
know is
falling
blaming
for it.
Chris Rock for anything is wrong.
If Chris didn't press charges, we shouldn't be worrying about it. We shouldn't be got there going to helping the media
No,
or
we don't
whoever.
have to let Chris. What? Listen, Urban.
Urban
Matt,
ain't
you're
doing
not
nothing.
hearing me. I
Mm,
know you're not hearing me. I'm on your side. I'm on your side, Matt, because if that man don't want to press charges, and I'm watching Entertainment Tonight, TMZ pull up all these different clips. They pull up a clip where this man was talking about bald headed people. The fucking entertainment side of the world is pulling up clips of him.
Even Will
That's
made a
why.
bald-headed joke. They pulled that
Yeah,
up
but
too.
you got to understand, Chris Rock is not pressing charges because the entertainment side of it is pulling up all the shit against him. So now we got to think about this shit a little bit further. Like, just like they said that the reason why Bill Cosby went to jail was because he was trying to buy NBC. The reason why they did this to Ice Cube is because he was trying to do this. Obviously, something is going on because Chris Rock is not pressing charges, but all the big entertainment companies are putting up all these different segments that I haven't even seen before.
It's a no-win situation for Chris. Because if he sues, then he's a bitch. If he does this, then he's soft.
No, it's a no-win
No, I
situation
think
for
it's
Will.
more than the bitch word. I think it's more than the bitch word. I think they are really trying to get Will Smith. Like nobody knew that this man was teaching a little boy to slap somebody, a fake slap, like literally. And Urban, you said you saw that, right?
Yeah, I seen it.
How the fuck they pull that up all of a sudden
And why would Denzel
out of
tell
the
him
blue?
at the beginning, when you get to the top, that's when the devil comes for you? Why would you tell him that at the beginning and he's sitting over there like a godfather? I don't like none of these people up in Hollywood is what they call elites and shit. You know what I'm saying? There's something sneaky about them. We can't put our finger on it. A lot of people call it Illuminati. We starting to see that Illuminati is the elite. These are the motherfuckers controlling a lot of this power and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And here's another question too. What is his definition of getting to the top? Because technically he's at the top of his career. So getting to the top means that he finally won that little trophy or what?
He's sitting up there like a don, like a few other people that we don't take note to, the Queen Latifahs and shit like that and shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't pay too much mind to them because they stay out of the limelight, they stay out of trouble and shit. But
Denzel's not the typical A-lister though. He doesn't hang out, in celebrity spots. He doesn't hang out with celebrities. He just, kicks back in the cut.
He like the kingpin.
And alopecia is nothing. And alopecia is not a
disability.
And alopecia is not a life-threatening situation. Like you can just buy a wig and move on with your life. So just making this out of something like we got cancer, we just forgot about AIDS. Like, has anybody got AIDS lately?
Man,
like literally.
No, forget that.
Herpes,
everybody got the C19.
Now we talking about alopecia? Like, man, leave me alone.
AIDS is part of that ninja. But Moneyboy.
Now we gotta talk about alopecia. Now when your hair falling out, you got an excuse to wear a weave now.
But the funny thing is,
y'all don't leave me alone.
Actually ends up being the cure.
Hey, Urban, you up there in my age?
What y'all say? I was on the phone with my agent. What y'all say?
Joe,
He's legendary.
Joe and Urban.
He over there eating pig feet and shit.
But do you think Jada Pinkett? I'm gonna just pinpoint her. All right, just her. Do you think that she is part of the reason of why our women are failing right now? Because she's the only one in the limelight. From that movie, Set It Off, have our women went to trash to Set It Off.
Sir, you watch this woman downplay this black man, the strongest black man we thought was a strong black man, crying, and here she is, a couple of years later, still making this man look like a fool. Yeah, she's the epitome to the black woman. This shit is ridiculous.
No,
they making her out of a victim.
Man,
y'all sit up here.
Since
y'all
Set It
sit
Off,
up here
these
putting
girls been
Jada on
wilding out.
pedestal now. She is not the epitome of the black woman community. She's not even
yes,
relevant.
Bruh, these women up here crying, my nigga. You got people on platforms crying for her.
I'm telling you, she's part of that downfall. Ever since
what are you talking about?
Ever since they made that movie Set It Off, I'm telling you, look at the culture and how it went down. I mean, you have more
This
freaking
lady demeaned this
carpet
black
cleaners
man for years and did it
than
all
anybody
over
I've seen
again,
since
and
then.
now she's a victim. You know, this man is somewhere in a corner, balled up.
Tell you the truth, if I was August,
He in the
I would
corner
take.
right now, balled up with
Say,
If I
I'm
was,
teeth.
sorry about your alopecia.
if
Did
I
I
was
do
August,
right?
if I was August, I would take my
I
jab and get
hate
the
you,
hell out the
Urban.
country. Cause we gonna have Will so goddamn mad he gonna be looking for August, boy. August need to get out the country. Fuck
August
up.
like
Oh, I
fuck
should have
all you
smacked him, huh?
bitches.
I should have smacked him. Y'all don't think I'm serious?
So August got his
No,
own
but
illness he dealing with. He ain't studying them.
Like Will could be going off for real.
and you
August
and
better
then
get the hell out the country.
your biggest thug Trey. Now, oh my God, Will oldest son name is Trey. He don't really be saying too much of nothing. He just be chilling. But then you got Jayden talking about saying, yeah, that's what we do. Bruh, if you don't go sit your ass down somewhere, bruh, you were just at a concert screaming that another nigga was your boyfriend. What's that little boy name that rap?
Taylor.
Taylor.
Tyler.
Thank you, Gay. Yes. You
Damn,
that's
family
my
screwed up.
boyfriend.
That family
But you
screwed up.
sit up here talking about, and that's how we do it. Like, bro, move.
Was
Go
the
sit down, son.
was the daughter
I don't need your
underage when
help.
she made that porno?
Which daughter?
Child, it was not a it was a I ain't gonna lie. That man was 21 in that picture. I ain't gonna lie. That was a grown ass man and she was like 13, 14 in that picture. And Will didn't get up and slap nobody.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get it now.
Damn.
I remember that picture because it was a Disney little boy, somebody from a Disney movie or
Evidently,
Disney Channel or some shit.
after this past weekend, it might be a thing to have your daughters and shit up on laptops and shit. Yeah. But it's man, that's crazy. Yeah,
But you
Urban,
know
you
what I
heard
don't
me right.
like? This show was about me and Trey, and y'all didn't turn it around to something else. See, you know,
No,
I'm
no.
bougie
Will
and
You
I'm
had to
Will
bring up
still
Dragon,
looking for
wrestling.
my
Will Dragon was
M&Ms and
part of
my
the conversation.
lukewarm water in
All,
a break room or where the
all,
fuck at the wherever the
all,
fuck you have my shit at, Irvin.
see,
I'm
see,
leaving. This
see,
shit
all
is
Urban
crazy.
do is chop the
Will
video
and
down
Jada
and
was
you can
part
get a
of the
double show.
conversation too.
You coming with me, Joy? I got a room in my car.
Oh, that's fine. You got some smoke back there. You
Of
smoke a
course.
little weed. Okay, I'm out of here. This shit is crazy.
Oh my
And
gosh, she
Trey
don't smoke at
laughing.
all.
He's somewhere else.
My agent, my agent. We discussing things for tomorrow, and he telling me how much I need to be on Urban for this live tonight. So I'll get back with you in a second. Urban.
And you can have that bit, by the way.
Joy said, "Do we have a little bit of weed?" What kind of smoker say that? And you gave yourself away.
It should be known I'm carrying.
Urban, get your guests off this line. I didn't ask for them to be up here to insult me like this. I said a little bit weed. The fuck?
Oh
I'm an old
no.
lady. A little bit weed. Got a little
That's
bit
all
of
You
you
might
need.
weed.
as
Just a
well.
little.
Hey, does anyone have any
Not a lot.
reefer?
Boy, if
No
she would have said
reefer.
that, Gabe, boy, I would have been done.
You're mad acting like you were 21 years old. You get a lot of bit of that. It's the strongest you got.
Mabby. Oh wait, Matt is so funny.
Matt is
Oh
actually
my.
my mother's favorite.
Oh shit. Y'all got
She loves
something to
Matt.
tell him?
Buddy,
We got another live to go to. Matt, you a
uh,
motherfucker?
Not my mother like that.
Oh, oops. That
I'm
game.
sorry. It's just the non-weed in me.
It's a little weed in me.
by the way, y'all, I got a premiere coming up in 23 minutes. It's about Obama 2014. Just it's a lot of breadcrumbs if you already
Which
know stuff.
channel, Matt?
Trump
Um,
2024.
And why in the
um,
world are
Which
you?
channel, Matt?
And why in the world are you
Mad
doing the
Militant
premiere
Channel.
at 1 o'clock in the morning?
I told you I'm on
That's
tonight.
fine. Just give me the
I'm an
channel so
owl,
I can
man.
drop the link.
Oh, Mad Militant Channel.
Okay, because you like Tommy. You got 1,000 channels too.
Actually, I got some ideas and shit coming up, man. I might be doing a late show on that other channel. I'm gonna switch that whole channel around and start doing a late show, just random shit. You know what I'm saying? I do leave my Mad Militant for all news and shit.
I actually have a bunch of bits and idea segments that you guys can have.
Oh, you do got a live look schedule. Why am I be having a see? I gotta sometimes.
I was supposed to have a premiere now, boy. That show here, boy. I said, oh shit. I rescheduled. That'll come on. That'll come on tomorrow night, because then I'm setting up another one for Ukraine and Russia. A little special on the premiere there. Just to
You know,
drop some breadcrumbs to give you information
I
and
just
stuff
found it.
like that, so you be more relevant on what's going on.
For sure, for sure.
And follow they bullshit lies. Like, what the fuck y'all talking about? Hold on.
I have a few drops that actually I'm surprised no one came up with.
Don't be
That I think are
surprised
pretty
if you
good.
see me. Don't be surprised if you see me live
Email
4 o'clock
it
in the
to me.
morning. Goddamn it.
So I wonder when people gonna start using that Will Smith and Chris Rock as a drop.
Don't want it.
No, mine are clever. I got.
Email them to me.
Yeah, you got them.
I've been smoking it rapper weed. I'm high in a bitch.
You bullshit.
But bye, y'all. We finna go end this show. Appreciate everyone coming up on the panel having a conversation.
And
The
Free
show was supposed
Willy.
to be about Moneyboy, Trey, and George Chit Chat and not state game, but however we just made it what it was.
Man, y'all kept
We
switching
talked
topics,
about
man. Y'all made me
wrestling,
You
turn
Will
up.
brought up
Smith.
wrestling. That's my expertise.
Child, he trying to end the show while y'all still talking.
Yeah, they want to stay up all night. Well, Trey, he
This is
already
my
high, so
farewell.
he's
All
so
right, my
since
farewell tour.
yeah, since Trey already high, he know he could want to pod about another hour or so.
Say, gang.
Stay gay.
You know, an owl is up all night, so
Godspeed, people.
But anyway, appreciate y'all tuning in. Until next time, everybody, y'all continue to fight fate with faith, and we will see y'all again next time. Peace out, everybody.
I don't care how long it take to get it out back. All my niggas outside, steak, bitch, we out back.